to your good health and your happiness and your solid ventures. May Carter's champions and Fred's for pets all be very successful.
Thank you, Jay.
Congratulations on joining Mary Kay.
Thank you. I think. What?
You'd probably be an amazing Mary Kay salesman.
Dude, I'm not doing that shit. Like, that's a
This
fucking
dude can
pyramid
sell
scheme,
anything.
right?
I know. This is,
Anything.
Can you imagine him in like a pink Mary Kay suit in a pink car?
Dude, I'd be
He
fucking
would get the
pimping,
pink
dude.
Cadillac so quick.
I would look like a 2008 Fat Joe.
You got to bring it
ever
closer to your mouth like this.
Like this.
Just a little bit.
Eat the fucking mic, bro. Put
Yeah.
some ketchup on it and get to work.
It's not that much. You don't have to get
Yeah,
that
you don't
close.
have to do that, I suppose. I'm sorry.
So what inspired you to wear 2 hats?
Well, so I have this first hat on, which a man named Jordan Duran gave me when I went to interview him for. I'm a writer for the Coast Observer. You see, which local magazine.
Is it Durant?
Is it Duran?
You can call me Duran.
What's your Duran?
Yeah.
Anyway, so I interviewed Duran, and he gave me this hat, and but so then I come back here to Jordan's house, and he gives me another hat, and I think to myself, well, I don't want to be disrespectful and take off the first hat, right? So I wear both hats, you know. I was thinking I'd use them as shoulder pads, but I need some kind of way to hook them to my arms, you know. So that'd be bitching, dude, like a double snapback shoulder pad
Reminds me
situation.
of that dude from Beetlejuice. With the doesn't he have a?
Hold on, I ain't seen the new
he's
one.
headless with the shoulder pads, right?
Have you seen the
Maybe.
new one?
No.
No, I have not.
I
I'm
bought it.
interested.
I haven't watched it though.
I haven't seen the original Beetlejuice. I mean, probably since I was fucking 10.
Me too.
You know what I mean? It's not that I didn't like
So-
it. It's just, yeah. Good.
They obviously haven't said it, but I think it's does Beetlejuice?
They obviously have to
gotta
do Beetlejuice.
Yeah,
Beetlejuice.
yeah.
But what if they come Fast and Furious? It's like
Two Beetle, two juice.
Beetlejuice, and then all of a sudden they're in space. You're like, what?
All I know is that a Beetlejuice movie with a ludicrous soundtrack could go pretty hard, dude.
Let's be honest though, Too Fast and Furious was not a bad movie. We all
That was the last one I watched.
Yeah.
I have never seen any of them.
You
And
know,
I'm considering doing like a long watch through. You know what I mean?
You
Like
haven't seen a
just-
single
just
one.
get a- no,
Bullshit.
not one, dude. Not
He's a
fucking
writer.
one, dude.
he watched like Funny Farm. He's watched a lot of like
What the fuck is funny?
it's a Chevy Chase movie. The
Nah,
mom
dude.
forced me
I'm
to
not a
watch.
big fan of Chevy Chase, dude, because I hear he's such an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know the guy, obviously. I've never met Chevy Chase in my life, but I always hear such terrible things about his onstage antics, you know?
Yeah, but you hear things, but
Well,
has he done it
sure.
to you?
Well, yeah, he actually kicked me in the dick one time, man. Came out of nowhere at me at a park in Denver, Colorado. And I knew it was him because I'd been watching Community. You ever seen Community?
Yeah.
Yeah, great show, Community, you know? And he just,
What
yeah,
show do
he
you
runs
go to-
up out of nowhere. He just fucking smashes my nads and runs off. Doesn't say a word to me.
Not at all.
Nothing.
I can believe. So he could sell anything. That's what I'm saying. He could
I
sell
told
a cell.
you. I told you.
Like,
Bro, I can tell a lie like a sailor tells a story, brother.
He sold my
why
number.
don't you start like a pyramid scheme or like one of them
I
like
can't.
Gary V motivational things like
Can't, dude,
I can
can't.
change your life. But
Dude,
just sign up for my course.
no, dude, I've even thought about like
Go
I'm
to
seriously-
people's homes that have yard sales and sell them their own stuff.
selling their own shit, dude. I've considered like maybe writing like a self-help book or something like that. But no, I have. I genuinely have. But it's like
Who's the guy with the question mark
Touching
jacket?
Biloxi's heart.
touching boys, man, fuck you. But it's like I don't want to I don't like to scam people. You know what I mean? I would like it if I did have relevant advice to give that could help people because, you know, I've been through things. Everybody goes through things, right? You know what I mean? And we all figure out our own way to deal with them. So if I could share a way to cope and get through life better with anyone who needs it, I mean, like that's something I would find enjoyable. It's like I considered a career briefly in the funeral home industry.
I can get you a job if you won't really want to do it.
I don't, dude. And here's why. Like, this is the thing, because I like the idea of helping mourning families find peace. I dislike the idea of upselling to the coffin with the white inline because that's a much better way to put your loved ones to rest.
So
You
you're
know
not
what I
gonna
mean?
you're not gonna build the ticket.
I'm not interested in that. No,
Yeah.
dude. You know, I like the idea of helping people. I hate the idea of upselling, scamming, any of it.
It's called America.
Yeah, no,
It's
dude. I
all
love
wrapped up.
capitalism. I'm happy to make money, dude.
All right, guys, we're about to hop into this podcast. Let me just drop you one of these shirt designs right here. You see it? That's a cool shirt design.
Look at that shirt design.
Look at this shirt design right here.
That was
Okay.
designed by the great Nora Childers.
All right. This is the event. It's this Saturday.
Hold on. Take a minute. Take a look at that lineup. I want to talk about some of the people on this lineup because
I
that
think
is
I
a
was getting
dream lineup, dude. Oh, hold on, dude. I just say like
We're gonna
Burning
bring back
Red,
to this.
dude.
Mark
We're
just-
coming back to it.
Yep. Yeah, we're coming back to it, Mark.
I just think Touch Biloxi, especially. I mean, what a class.
And we'll be right. And we're gonna drop into little commercialized lifestyle right here. And share this. Love everybody. Share it. Love everybody. Mom, I love you. Thanks for love you, Mom.
We love you, Mom.
2024 Pink Dress Run, October 19th. Sign up at pinkdressrun.com or carterschampions.com. All money raised from our events go to Memorial Hospital Foundation. We've raised over $400,000 to help fight breast cancer right here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. Come out and have a good time. If you don't want to make it out, donate. There's a link on our website. Go to carterschampions.com or pinkdressrun.com. Can't wait to see you there.
We offer home, auto, commercial, builders, reps, and life insurance.
Oliver's good.
Oliver Shots Insurance.
Do a quick, or eventually do like, hey, leave a comment and give away some free tickets.
Yeah, leave a comment, and then Mark's gonna give away a free ticket and wash your car.
I will wash your car in my mind, in the imagination space. I'll wash your car in the imagination space.
And
This
meta.
would be a good podcast. All right, that's recording, right? Okay, we're good there. All right.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I typed so slow. So,
You right?
dude, I avoided getting a smartphone until I was 28, bro. I cannot type with my thumbs to save my fucking life. I've got fat thumbs that type every letter except the one I want, dude. I'm not even fucking around it. I am so bad at typing with on a phone, dude.
It's okay.
No, it's not.
If I had
No, it's not, Jordan.
If I had mic stands, it'd probably make you feel better.
It would sure keep me from having to grab this motherfucker over and over again. Hold on.
Hey, Dimitri.
Yeah.
Can you walk on water?
I wish I could have 2 years ago. I walked on a fire. Not quite the same, but
He's really in it. We had all the time in the world. Don't
Look at that. We got 6 viewers already, bro. I say we kick this thing into high gear.
Yeah, we're good.
Hold on.
Mark's
wait,
all
hold on,
about
hold on.
viewership.
I am.
He's like he's in it.
I'm in it, dude. In it to win it, bro. Yeah, check it out.
So, Frets for Pets. You want to go name who y'all are?
What's that?
Like, what's your names?
You start. I'm
all right,
confused.
my name is Dimitri. I'm co-founder of the organization Frets for Pets. This is our other co-founder.
Hi, I'm Mark. I'm co-founder of the organization Frets for Pets. This is Dimitri, our other co-founder.
Dimitri, you might want to move that light because he's getting more of the spotlight. You might want to kick that light just a little bit.
Which light?
The big light right there, just gonna.
Yeah, if you could just
because you could tell Mark's getting more of the spotlight. Just pull
let
it
me
that
take
way.
my glasses
Yep,
off.
there.
To reduce
There you
glare
go.
and shit.
Yeah, you good.
Oh, well, now I'm all in the shadows, man.
Yeah, but Mark's gonna get
You're
more of
in
the
my fucking
spotlight.
shadow.
I look fatter now too. What the fuck? Are you noticing that? Dude? Look at
Well,
that.
I heard glasses. They add some weight.
Well, they can make your face look fatter or thinner depending on the shape and style of the glasses, and it doesn't really change shit. It's all perception. But
Imagine if somebody was on like a 480p TV though.
dude, I'd look so good, dude.
Yes, sir. Everybody's so mad when HD came out. They're like,
Ooh.
Oh shit, people are ugly. I didn't know TV people were ugly. I thought TV people were beautiful.
Emily's been watching Home Improvement,
Oh,
and it's like it is in the 480p era.
yeah.
So when you watch,
I'd love to see that upscale.
yeah.
God.
I bet that would
Recolorize.
dude,
But that was one of the shows that we watched as a family.
yeah, it was such a good show too, man. I mean, it was fun.
What do you call that that type of TV show?
Well, that's
though?
a sitcom.
Yeah, no, but like what they
that's
call it, the certain camera thing. It's like it's always filmed like it's
Oh, I know you talk. Fuck, what's it called? Yeah, I don't have an answer.
it's like a one camera feed, or is this something where like a laugh track and they go into they have audience and it's just
Oh, like the way they do their show, like Tool Time in the show. Yeah, that's yeah, I don't know.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know what it's called.
Dude, yeah, POV. It's not really POV, I guess. It's sort
Is
of
that
like
a band?
Soundstage. Huh?
is that a band?
Yeah, point of view, man.
Okay.
That's my favorite type of horror, by the way. Shit like Paranormal Activity, bro.
Not a
POV
fan.
horror, I love it, dude. It's the only type of shit that really freaks me out, and I don't know why. I know it's just stupid, like low budget fucking trickery, but I get so involved, dude.
I mean, I haven't watched a lot of horror films in a long time.
Yeah.
That's one thing I'll tell you is I kind of get after H2O, Halloween.
Ooh, what a fun Halloween movie! Not a great Halloween,
But it was,
movie.
but I missed
That's
them kind of
definitely a
cheesy,
buster,
fun
right?
ones.
I like the new Halloween trilogy. I know some people didn't like it. I know it. Oh, hey, whoa, second hat. Where the fuck? I lost it.
It's okay.
I lost the second hat, Jordan. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You'll
I'm
get it back.
sorry. Forgive me, Jordan.
You'll get it. You'll get it back later.
Yeah.
H2O had Exhibit, right?
It was.
No, that's that was the other one. That was Halloween
was it
Resurrection.
Method Man.
Okay.
That was Halloween Resurrection. Was in the house. H2O was like them at a school.
Dude, it wasn't Exhibit though.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
Method Man, wasn't it?
No, it was
No, it was
Exhibit.
Exhibit. No, Busta Rhymes.
It was Buster
Yeah,
Rhymes.
yeah,
It was Buster Rhymes.
Ooh.
We're all racist, I think, is
No.
what we're learning here.
No.
No, but it was Busta because I remember he tried so hard to fight him. And it was-
Dude, he does that whole thing with that staff. dude.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's kind of bitching, dude. I did like Halloween is my favorite horror
Franchise.
movie.
Yeah.
Well, after
It's my
30
favorite
of them-
Halloween movie franchise.
You know why I liked Halloween is because of the soundtracks.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Well,
And
you
the soundtrack, by the way, made by the filmmaker in the original. I don't know if you knew that. The original Halloween, the dude who directed it also did the score.
And he had a William Shatner mask too.
yeah, dude, the William Shatner mask.
Was
dude,
it
that's
was
so
it
crazy.
inside out or just painted?
Oh no, it's it was melted and then painted white.
Okay.
Yeah,
But I miss him like cheesy, like the old like Jasons. Now it's just like so graphic. It's like
Did you see the remake of and they didn't even do the spoilers on like a 40-year-old movie at this point, but
Watch
fucking
out,
in
Austin.
the original Friday the 13th, it's his mom.
Yeah, yeah. I
You've
remember
seen
that.
this, right?
I can't remember.
Okay, well,
I'm
fuck.
not-
I'm sorry if I'm ruining this story.
No,
But
no,
they
I
made
mean,
a remake. They made a remake in like 2013, and instead of doing any of this cool shit, because it's a crazy reveal that there is no Jason in the first movie. It's just his mom.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, it's insane. And then they do this remake, and it's just Jason's like a Vietnam vet that knows how to set traps. And it's just like, this is weak. This could be any movie.
All right, I gotta go back and watch all that.
Yeah, dude. The best Friday the 13th movie is all of them. They're amazing. I love Freddy vs. Jason, bro.
So I would say that was a really
That's
great.
a corny fucking movie.
Yeah.
But that I like corny movies.
Yeah, dude. Well, it's good, especially in horror.
Ghost
dude.
on Mars.
It's
I
good
don't know
corny.
that
It's not forced corny.
Ice Cube was in it where they're on the train.
Oh, wait. Are you talking about Jason X?
No, I was saying
The one
about
in space?
we're talking about cheesy horror films where it's like Ice Cube did the like Ghost on Mars where he's like a sergeant, and then he had like people that were like they were like zombie verses, but they're really strong and they were on Mars, and
Yeah.
I just like cheesy.
See, I haven't seen that. That sounds like something I'd like.
You would. It's like 30 days.
Okay.
Like it's just when
Like,
they get
I know what 30 days is. I said okay as though I confidently
well, I
understood
know,
the
but I mean a
reference.
lot. But I'm saying a lot of like the 80s and 90s horror films, 70s,
Mhm.
like Amityville Horror, like that was that was a scary movie, and it was like not crazy budgeted.
Yeah.
It told a story.
Some of the best horror movies are low budget. Some of the best movies in general are low budget. And Ryan Reynolds has a quote about this, about working on the Deadpool films. It's like one of the worst things a movie can have is too much money and too much time. Because crunch time is what makes you do shit. Like you have to make decisions, get things done, and then put out a product. You know what I mean? And I like that. I really like low budget movies that do everything to excel in storytelling, character acting, and cinematography.
Like
Because
Bla-
it doesn't take a lot of
But
money.
like Blair Witch.
Blair Witch, dude. Blair Witch is such a
Not
classic.
bad.
It's hard on a rewatch. Not gonna lie, like it can get a little boring.
Yeah,
I'm
but that was
keeping
that
that
was
memory
the-
in my
That
head.
was the
But
OG
it-
POV movie.
Dude, yeah, no, it totally is the OG POV movie, dude. And there's like one or two others that came before it, but it obviously very much popularized the genre, right? So you get Blair Witch Project, and then like suddenly you get 8 Paranormal Activity movies, dude, and then you get like God, what are some really good ones, man? There's The Last Exorcist, I think, is a POV horror movie that's pretty good. There's one about
It's not the one that just came out last year.
oh my god, the Taking of Deborah Logan. Watch that movie. I think that's what it's called. The Taking of Deborah something. But it's about this. It's almost like The Visit, the M. Night Shyamalan movie. I don't know if you've seen that one.
Can't say that.
No.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm like really going full autistic about horror movies right
It's
now.
okay.
aren't I?
Just go in.
It's Halloween,
But
man. It's
dude,
cool.
like, so the taking of Deborah Logan is like this woman goes to stay with her grandmother who isn't well. You know what I mean? But it turns out like she's haunted or she's like consumed by a ghost or something. But it's freaky as fuck, dude, because this older woman is playing a dual role of being an innocent older woman and then being a fucking demon too. Like, you know what I mean?
Ooh, I remember that in the house.
Wait, in what house?
The Visit.
Oh no, see that's the Visit. Yeah.
Yeah, well, she was.
It's very similar.
Okay,
movies.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
The Visit's. I love the Visit. That might be my favorite M. Night Shyamalan movie. I'm not gonna lie. And it's another thing where it's like I love movies. I could convince myself I could shoot that. You know what I mean? Like The Visit. The Visit is a thing where it's like you give like 2 people cameras, you let them shoot the thing, you have the script written, and it's very doable. Like or The Lighthouse, for instance. And I'm not saying I'm artistic enough or good enough to shoot something as fucking badass
There's so many
as The
people give
Lighthouse.
that movie crap. It's great.
Lighthouse is fucking killer,
It's
dude.
Great.
Pardon me. Lighthouse is like possibly top 10 of all movies post 2000.
Is that the guy from Twilight in there?
Yeah, it's William Dafoe
and I haven't
Robert
watched it yet.
Pattinson.
Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson?
I have it
There's
like my
barely a
little
word spoken in that movie.
Dude, that's not true. There's a lot of dialogue, but it's all in 4:3 and black and white, dude. Like it's in television format and it's in old school television. Now televisions are fucking but it's in 4:3 square format and it's in black and white, dude, and it makes amazing use of what it does. Just The Lighthouse is like possibly one of the greatest, like top 10 movies to come out past the 2000s era, like for real. I love that movie, and it's such a great example of what you can do on a low budget too, you know.
But I think people are getting back to that. You can only have so much CGI.
Yeah, and
Like,
CGI is fun, but it's not.
Yeah,
right
but it's
for
too much.
everything. Yeah,
It's like, I mean, it's way too much.
Yeah.
Like it's just
What?
it's too much.
I know it doesn't need to be said, but I am sick of all the remakes.
man, they're remaking the wrong fucking movies. Let me
Yeah.
tell you something. If
But
they
nobody's-
remade Bebe's Kids,
Oh,
theaters would be fucking full
Yeah.
right now, dude.
Yeah, you're right on that, dude. No,
They're remaking the wrong fucking shit, man.
what is
You've
Baby's
never
Kid?
seen, of course.
No.
Dimitri,
You've never seen Baby's Kids when they went to the theme park?
Go in
No.
on them.
No, I don't. There's no. You just need to.
nothing really. To
Yeah.
go in on, yeah.
No, but no,
They,
it's like a very what was the Cartoon Network, Adult Swim before Baby's Kids, Ruckus,
now, hold on,
the grandpa.
Baby's Kids came out like
Oh,
early.
Boondocks?
No, but Ruckus, everybody's
Uncle Ruckus.
yeah, it's
Boondocks.
so
Dude, it is very proto Boondocks.
I guarantee you,
isn't it?
Boondocks kind of like stole Baby's Kids.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've never thought about that before.
It's serious.
But yeah, you got something there. You're
Yeah,
making
so
a
Baby's
point.
Kids is like Boondocks, but it's a bunch of kids going to a theme park.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
But it's all
And
cartoon. It's anime. It's like, but they look like Rugrats.
And it's all based on a dude's stand-up comedy routine too.
Mm.
And so like there are segments of that routine thrown in throughout the movie, or is it just in the intro?
What?
It's either there's live action segments in that movie. It might be just the intro where he's doing the stand-up routine.
It's just. I think it's just
But,
intro.
yeah, okay. It's probably just the intro then. But fucking dude, yeah, I could totally see how Boondocks not ripped necessarily, but drew inspiration from Baby's Kids for sure.
Like whatever. I can go for like Tango and Cash too.
See, I've never seen Tango. Okay.
That's
I'm ashamed to admit.
Kurt Russell and Sylvester Stallone, where they were escaping from a prison, and it's just a gnarly. It was just a gnarly movie. It was everything the 80s.
Yeah.
It was like if you put over the top, you put everything in the 80s in it. It was like, and they had this very like, I want you to watch it because it was like I remember them escaping from prison with belts on electric wire.
Okay.
It was like
what's the word?
Like sparking and stuff too.
it was
Over
like
the top.
way more than Escape from New York.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Dude.
It was just, I mean, I like cheesy 80s like Showdown Little Tokyo.
I can get into it, dude, but I got to be in the right mood. Like if we're going super cheesy, like trauma movies and shit, dude. You know what I'm talking about? Like Toxic Avenger.
No,
You ain't never seen no shit like that, dude. The trauma movies from like the 80s and 90s are fucking hilarious. Toxic Avenger is a huge one. I think they're remaking Toxic Avenger, and I hope they do that one justice. Watch it be Toxic Crusader, and I'm just fucking it up. They're just low budget, cheesy, like comedy horror films. Like Toxic Avenger is like this nerdy dude falls into like some fucking biohazard goop while doing his job as a janitor.
Like a drum?
Like just like a
55-gallon
drum.
drum? Okay.
Yeah, like a drum of fucking toxic. I don't remember. It's been a few years, but it's a funny fucking movie, dude. Because it's just like then he becomes like this weird superhero where he's just ugly as shit. Like he turns into a mutated like monster looking guy. Yeah, I don't know. It's fun stuff. The trauma movies are pretty fun. That being said, who saw Cocaine Bear?
I did. I was kind of laugh, but some of it was just like, come on.
It's a bit. It takes itself almost a little too seriously. At
I think
times.
I think it should be like a 35-minute movie.
Ah, come on, dude. Nobody likes a short film. I know because I've made one.
So,
by the way, go check out The Last Letter on the Mushmouth TV YouTube page.
So let's get into Dimitri. Let's talk about starting Frets for Pets. The idea behind it, the thought behind it, how that come apart.
Oh man, let me think. So I was doing the Young Guns concert series at Crest Live, and had a good little run, and I wanted to do one for the community, and talked to the guys at the Juke, and they allowed me to do one. Me and my friend Catherine put it together. It was the Show Us Your Cans can food drive and concert.
See, I didn't know that you had actually put that together. I thought you had just worked it.
Yeah,
like even up to now. Like, continue. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah, we ended up raising like $300 or so, and a bunch of food. But it was right. Yeah,
turn it up for him.
It was right after Christmas. Terrible timing, but it got the job done. And I wanted to do another one. The idea at the time was to do a winter event and a summer event. And I went online, asked everybody, hey, like, what cause do y'all want to raise money for? And overwhelmingly pets. And did the first Frets for Pets in 2016 ish, and started as a one-day thing, mostly of metal bands, and here we are, 3-day event with every genre you can think of and multitude of talents.
And I think that's one thing that we've strived for since the inception of Frets for Pets is to bring more and more genres, and especially I've always pushed for a little bit more rap. I think the rap community here in South Mississippi, and I mean in general, it's very pay to play, where the rock community has rallied against that very successfully. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you don't want to pay to play a gig, dude. Bars need you to provide entertainment. It's one thing to play for free if you absolutely have to, but don't ever pay anyone to bring your equipment you already paid money for to give them your entertainment, you know? But the rap community is still very much like that down here, man. So whenever I can push for hip hop to be
shout out to Plowed.
Shout out to Plowed.
Shout out Plowed.
I Can't Hurt. It's one of my favorites.
Dude,
always
all right,
forever.
Dude. Love that man. Love that man. He's actually got a raffle. I think I wonder what some of his raffles for Frets for Pets have been amazing.
They're awesome.
My personal favorite was when he donated 3 off the line, uncut, like all framed Pokemon card foils. Yeah, the foil wraps, like cut off of the line, dude, like unwrapped, like never before wrapped around cards, fresh from the roll, dude. I can't describe how beautiful it was to me as a 90s kid, dude.
Lisa ended up winning that one. The bartender.
Yeah,
she ended up winning that.
I hope she loves it, because I would have that shit on my wall and I would look at it every day and smile. I would. But pushing for rap especially has always been an advocacy of mine, because the rap scene down here is pay to play and it's pretty toxic.
I'm like very outside looking in the rap and hip hop community, and I don't see a lot of it outside of what he shows me. And we've got quite a few artists this year. Last year we had a couple. We had White Sound, you, and Xavi.
The real TNT.
I think I'm saying that right. TNT, yeah. But
and, who was Fourth Offensive?
Fourth Offensive, yeah.
Name? They were pretty fucking good.
Yeah, had a killer set. But yeah, like I think local shows and I think rock shows and metal shows. I don't think rap or hip hop. Like it's just not a thing that I see outside of clubs doing like big underground names. And like first thing that comes to mind is Club Level and 34 or whatever it's called in Gulfport. But I'm completely outside of that scene, so I have no idea.
Okay.
I don't know what's local. I don't know what it's all about.
Well, it's just not as organized as the rock community is, and it's really unfortunate, man, because it's
Gang.
I'm
listening.
But I don't know. We should probably get away from this. Get back.
No. This is no. Let's go into the music.
Well, like I said, we have more rap acts this year than I think we've ever had. I know we got Xavi, we've got I'll be doing a bit of a rap. We have the Real TNT. Who else?
Illinois.
Oh my God. By the way, Illinois is one of for me this year, he was a surprise banger. I think I heard of him last year, maybe, right? He has an album on Spotify called Melody of a Hustler, and that is an excellently produced hip hop album. And I love all of my friends in the local hip hop scene, especially Halloween season, the Real TNT's Sam Hain mixtapes. Look up those on Spotify. Those are fucking bangers.
Speaking of Spotify, we have a Frets for Pets Spotify. A lot of bands that are playing this year are on that playlist. Go check it out.
And we also have, but it's not just about rap and rock and metal. And the funny thing is, I really like the medical community around here because they support whatever the fuck is on stage. Don't get me wrong. They're waiting for their metal band that they want to see. But if a rap act or a country act comes out, they're still there hanging out and having fun. And I like that about especially like the Gulf Coast Metal Alliance and the metal community in general. They're very supportive of just like live music, I appreciate that. But we do have we have a lot of we have Jared Dawes, a real up and coming
dude. He's about to blow up.
He's been on the show last week.
I'm actually
2 weeks ago. I love him.
I'm helping manage his social media right now.
He reached out to me.
Yep.
And I just with Oliver and stuff. But I mean, I'll help y'all any way I can the time I have.
Yeah. Well, I just I do this for work anyway.
That's good though. A couple of bands, I think you'd be great at it.
I love doing social media work because I love sitting on my ass and working my own hours. You know what I mean?
But he's he's blowing up right now, and we had a good time on the show. And he reached out to me to come on the show, and I was like, I met him at John Carter's office, Central 21.
Yeah, and
he had a good voice, and then he reached out. He's like, "Can I come on the show?" And then I was like, "All right." Well, then I was like, "Well, let me reach out to Sam Newman and let's have two different styles." And the way they complement each other was one of the best podcasts because they have very similar country styles, but different. And when we did that, the video of them performing solo, we really just taped one of my stands with what is that rocker tape?
Yeah.
And then we taped it right here, and then they just took turns. But every time when they were both performing, they gave each other, Jared was sitting there closing his eyes while Sam was performing and just respecting his writing and
just listening.
That was amazing. But that was, I think that was a big thing for you have two different artists that have two different styles, but they come together. So you're talking about the rap stuff. I think they need to have more of that. I think that needs to be.
Well, I just think that the community needs to become less. Everybody's every man for himself right now in the rap community. And don't get me wrong, there are definitely a lot of people working together to try to change it. But it's just compared to the rock community is very like a while back, almost what you would call a sort I'm looking for when workers band together. Union. There's almost like a union against pay to play shows. Like it was, tell venues, no, we're not going to pay you to play at your venue, But for rappers,
I don't know many venues that do that. I mean,
not anymore.
Yeah, it's
but a few years ago,
he's probably right on rappers though versus bands.
Well, dude, no, but it's unfortunate, man, because it'll be someone who calls himself a show promoter or some shit like that, and they'll be like, dude, just give me $500 and I'll give you 15 minutes of stage time. You can do 3 songs.
It's like a pimp.
Yeah, dude, and fucking and dude, rappers, and don't get me wrong, dude, because rappers have ambition, man. They want to fucking make it, dude. So they're like, yep, here you go. And it can be very unfortunate, dude, because it's not someone who's actually going to get you listens or views or anything like that. It's just It's just someone trying to make money because you want to share your art. And I'm happy to make $1, but I wouldn't fuck somebody over like that, dude. And it's crazy. There are people out there who are that comfortable. By the way, shout out to Joe Karuba.
You know, it's cool.
And Preston Plowed in the chat.
But is that cool that he's not playing character right now? And it's like, this is the real, you get to see the real side of Mark. Like, this is a real side of Mark where he actually loves and cares for people.
I give a shit.
I know. I know you do. I know you do.
Yeah, but you give a shit about everything.
Yeah, I do.
Including you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm first. Just to be clear, dude. I give a shit about Mark Henry Simmons first. But, you know, I don't think there's anything. No, I'm saying I don't think there's any such thing as a selfish. There's no such thing as an unselfish act.
Yeah.
Even when you protect the people you love, you do so because you fear to lose them. You understand? There's no such thing as an unselfish act. There's no. I mean, there's no shame in making $1, man. As long as you're not hurting people. You know, there's no shame in promoting yourself as long as you're not hurting people or stomping someone else under you to get the promotion over them. You know what I mean?
I definitely don't believe in the stomping.
Yeah. Don't stomp.
If you don't do that shit, I will not hang out with you.
I am a firm believer in the idea that there's no such thing as an unselfish act, and that's okay.
So I have people like they'll come to me like, well, I love your podcast. I want to come on. I'm like, what episode do you like?
That's fair.
Tell me the story. Yeah. Tell me the episode. But like I said, like that's cool that like that's funny you aligned with Jared because he was such a like he was all in. He's like I done bought buses. I'm in. Like I'm not. When you meet a person like that, said you know what, I'm all in. I'm gonna make it or break it. Mm-hmm. You know that's when a person makes it.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you, I think Jared's gonna make it, dude. Like just watching, especially I've been on his team for like just short of a month now, and it's like watching because I run his Google AdSense too, right? So I get to see like firsthand the statistics, like what's coming in through like which devices, what age groups and shit. It's very interesting to watch his growth.
Did you watch that video that I cut from that like the way? Did you see the way he played?
Probably, but which video?
It was just him doing his song "Come On Home" or "Come Home."
Was it the live one?
No, we just recorded it here and then posted. It was oh,
okay. No, I haven't seen that yet.
But it was just like so like I was sitting right here, great. But it was just the way he felt about it. He's like, dude, I have nothing to fucking lose. Like I'm done. Like I'm in or not. Yeah. And that when you make like so Cash at Christmas Eve, Cash slept on this futon last year. And I was like, Cash, get off the circuit of the coast. Like, just go. And me and Emily love Cash. Yeah. You know, I remember making his first like EP on DistroKid. Didn't even know how to fucking download DistroKid. Just research it and then put it out. And like, it was just cool for me and Emily because like he was like family to us, and he's still family, but it's like cool to like go, like get out of the circuit, chase your dream. All I want is sunflower seeds in the green room. I don't want much, but like
sunflower seeds. The green ones, right?
What's your favorite sunflower?
The green sunflower.
Black? No. Barbecue. 100%. But it's gotta be Frito-Lay.
Okay.
Dave sucks.
I don't know sunflower seeds like that.
I'm just saying there's simple things where you look at a person, it's like Jared reminds me of Cash, where he's so passionate.
Hey, this was a thing with your RPG cartoons, wasn't it? Something about sunflower seeds.
Yeah.
I remember this like deep in my core memory from like 2 years ago when I first interviewed.
So when I used to go with my parents, I used to be able to get. They used to have these Frito-Lay. It was like $2 for $1 sunflower seeds, and that's what I grew up on. Like my mom, be like, you got like $1 to spend or $2 to spend. I would always grab the 2-pack of sunflower seeds, and that was my thing.
There's nothing wrong with it. Do you like shelled or unshelled?
I never will have unshelled.
No, you like the feeling of cracking them, dude. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I don't like baseball. Sorry, Dimitri.
All right, I'm out of here.
So what got you?
Dimitri's like, you mean to tell me you don't like the most boring fucking sport ever invented?
Hey, that's a lie.
I'm sorry.
It's the best sport in the world.
I played baseball for like 4 years as a kid, dude. Like I enjoyed it. I enjoyed playing it. Watching it isn't for me. But I understand the appeal.
Yeah.
Do what?
I said the Yankees are still winning.
Are they?
Yeah.
So Yankees is your team.
Yeah.
How long have you been a big fan of sports, like baseball?
Sports or baseball?
No, just baseball in general. It seems like you're a baseball
since
guy.
I was probably 7.
So you watch every game almost?
Yeah, I've got the MLB app. I watch every Yankee game I can. Me and my dad, we text each other back and forth all day. It's
About
it's
what? Hey, he just hit the ball. I know, and I seen the guy run too. What the
I mean, it's
fuck
pretty
are
much
you
how it
talking to
goes.
each
I just,
other
like
about, dude?
a lot of the games are on while I'm at work, so he catches me up on what happens because sometimes I'll do something. And,
So it's something you share with your dad. It's
Yeah,
a bond.
100%.
That is
Yeah.
nice.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Since
yeah.
you're a kid, like, have y'all been to games?
Oh yeah, we've been to 5 games. Went to the old stadium 4 times, and then went to the new stadium. 8 years ago, and that was the last game we went to.
Is your dad from here?
He's from Queens, so
Oh,
hence why I'm a Yankees fan.
oh shit. So
Yeah.
he like you grew up in that.
I didn't know.
No. He dressed you as a baby.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like you were like conformed at a young age.
Yeah,
Like
I love it though because people hate it. They hate the Yankees, but like,
I mean, I don't. Why?
we got 27 championships for a reason.
So I mean, I don't. That's another thing too is like the big thing of hate. Like everybody's got their opinion. Like I hate this team, hate that team. Well, yeah, no,
Oh,
man,
yeah.
it's
you're not a sports guy though, huh?
yeah, but it's a big thing. It's like
Oh no, I was like really about my beer. I thought I had more beer than that.
get you
Damn,
more
I'm out of
Coca-Cola if
Cobra.
you want it. But so like look at sports.
Never,
Like,
never drink Coke.
so my buddy Brandon Davis, he comes to your bar all the time, and Brandon was right here. This is Brandon's hat, UFC right here. This is my boy right here. We've been doing his son Rain and my son been doing jiu-jitsu at American Top Team.
Nice.
And when Brandon got let go from the UFC, I made him sign this hat, and he got re-signed to the UFC.
So now you've got a pre-resign.
Yeah, but
memorabilia.
when you meet this person, like when you really know the person, it's like I was always asking, like, man, what is it like? People are like they can. Well, if he loses a fight, it's like, you suck. It's like you haven't seen his fucking 6 months of him training and him
Dude,
starving
you
himself.
need to have balls of steel to step
Yeah.
into that octagon to begin with,
Yeah.
bro. Don't ever think anyone
Well,
who
it's-
loses a fight sucks.
To me, it's kind of the same conversation, like you just said. Baseball is the most boring thing in the world, and it's like, well, look at everything else around it.
Yeah.
Like,
Are you telling me that UFC is more boring to you than baseball?
It's a thing he
I
has.
don't-
Look me dead in my fucking eyes
I'm
and
biased.
tell me 2 people trying to kill each other in a
But
fucking
Mark-
ring
but
is
Mark,
less
I'm-
exciting.
no.
Pardon me, sir. Is less exciting somehow than baseball. Okay, we're done. You were saying, my apologies.
It's just like you writing for a newspaper.
I'll have you know I write for a tabloid.
But no, it's just that was one of the things that I asked Brandon. I was like, because when we did our first podcast together, I was like, man, I never like root, like if let's say Brandon's fighting a guy and he loses, I don't ever look bad on him for losing because I know he put work in.
Yeah.
So it's like these people will be like, you suck, but then if you win a fight, you're the best. But if you lose a fight, you're shitty.
So, all right, let me ask you this then. So, I mean, I don't watch a lot of combat sports like that. Do you think it's because I see it very differently, like as an individual sport versus a team sport?
Yes,
Like
ma'am.
versus like with tennis, golf, and all that. Like
But the
I don't
thing-
see it as like, oh, that person sucks.
Hey, you better sit back, let him talk.
It's man, I don't know. I mean, I grew up hating the Red Sox, but like as an adult, I respect them. I mean, they're a decent ball club, but I'm not going to root for them ever in my
I know,
entire
but
life.
but you also
But-
have a connection to your father,
Right.
and this is something you and your dad share together,
Mhm.
and will always share. You just said it. You'll text back and forth. They're always like that's one thing nobody can ever take from you is the relationship you have with your father.
Yeah.
Over this sport, so it is a bond that you'll never lose. The same way I was saying, like Brandon is he was at Mississippi State and never even knew what fighting was while I was in college. He played flag football at the college. He's seen a table and he signed up to do MMA and he become a
That's out of the
world-class
blue?
fight. Yeah. They just work because he liked to fight.
Yeah.
And it changed his family's dynamic in life. And it's just something I know that because our kids Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday train. They're I think Rain's 5 and Oliver's 6, but like I go to the YMCA in Ocean Springs by your business and pick Rain up to bring him to train, or Emily does. Like it's just a cool thing where you're like, I seen what it did to Brandon and how he treats his family.
Mhm.
Like Brandon and Aaliyah do like family births at their home.
Okay.
Like they're very disciplined, but they're very, I don't know. It's just it's discipline about. I think jiu-jitsu changed discipline for my son. Oliver went from like yellows and reds in school to greens, blues. Like he went from getting in trouble to getting better in school over jiu-jitsu.
That's cool.
As a substitute teacher, I just want to say, like, I get the like a lot of
Forgot you
people
did
these
that.
days might not know the fucking reds, blues, greens, yellow system, dude, because we didn't have that when we were kids. You know what I mean? Or maybe we did and we forgot. But that's good. That is good shit, dude. And I think it's like I took Shotokan karate when I was a little older than your son is, and I did find that it helped me kind of focus on discipline and things like that. And one thing I wanted to comment on, talking about UFC not being a team sport, like technically, obviously that is correct, but you also got to think about like there's trainers behind.
Well,
the
yeah,
fighter.
yeah.
And there's a whole team, people trying to make sure this one individual succeeds, and I think that's teamwork in a way,
Well, he was just looking on the outside of like,
Yeah,
I mean, like, as far as like fan bases go, like you don't like I don't ever hear people trashing Javin or Djokovic or whatever his name is, the tennis player. Just like there's not like a rivalry in individual sports. I mean,
I don't know, man. They made a movie
outside of
about
boxing, like I mean, I don't watch all that. So what do I know? But
they made a movie about two tennis players rivalry. I can't remember who the fuck it was,
Billy
but-
King. No, it wasn't a rivalry though.
all I know is Shia LaBeouf played.
it was McElroy.
Yeah.
It's McElroy and versus or something.
Yeah, it's McRoy versus someone else. Is it McRoy?
I don't know.
McElroy?
I'll suck at fucking saying
McElroy?
words.
Yeah, I don't know shit about tennis. But at any rate, yeah. So there's obviously rivalries, but there's not like
Yeah,
for the
but you know what I mean,
fans.
though,
Yeah,
right?
Like
Like,
it's not like like you root
nobody's
for the
throwing
Red Sox.
nobody's throwing beer cups and baseballs at the opposing team just because they hate them.
Dude, if you threw a
Like-
fucking baseball at a UFC fighter, I think they'd walk
You're
you out
dead.
of the. Yeah, I think you'd have to leave.
But I Dimitri, I do love the fact that you and your dad have that bond that nobody can break.
Yeah.
I guess that's for sports. I just don't like the teardowns of like when you got like this big dude just like you suck. It's like that dude worked 6 months, lost 40 pounds, like sacrificed a cheeseburger, which I love cheeseburgers.
just to suck. No, I'm sorry. Hey, we got my boy. I just want to say Matt in the chat right now. That's my boy Matt Smith. He says thanks for doing great things and that I'm his hero. That's wonderful. Thank you,
You
man.
must subscribe to your OnlyFans.
Well, I did shoot him the link. I
I
told him to say racist shit though, so I don't know
Ooh,
where this is coming from.
God.
Well, so your dad is from over there in that dangerous world of the mafia world, I guess.
No, he's not Italian or nothing like that.
My
Uh,
dad was part of the Dixie Mafia.
Was he?
He was a mule, yeah. He ran coke. I can say this because he's dead. By the way,
He's
been
it's
dead
a
for
leg-
long
it's,
time, dude.
but what is it? What is the word? Is allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah,
Allegedly.
allegedly, my father was a coke.
It's for a
mule.
cartoon he's doing.
Yeah. But so that's fun. I get to hear stories occasionally about him from people that
When he
know.
passed away.
When I was 13. So I'm 33 now, so it's been 20 solid years.
Was he a sweet person?
Allegedly.
My father was an alcoholic, and he was a very sweet person when he was not drinking. And when he was drinking, he was not. Simple truth. Yeah.
How did he pass away?
Well, he was drinking one night, and he decided he was going to drive to see his then girlfriend, Karen, in Alabama, from Mississippi to Alabama. And he wrecked his car, and I can just imagine him. He was quite a personality. So I can imagine him stepping in front of oncoming traffic and being like, "Stop, you son of a bitch," and then getting hit immediately. You know what I mean? I can just imagine my father, just with all of his fucking personality and character, assuming that a car going 60 miles an hour would stop for him, but it didn't. And, now we're here.
Damn.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, that's true.
Yeah. That's very true.
Sorry, bud.
No, dude, it's cool. It's been 20 fucking years. I used to
I
hate
know.
that. When I was a kid, people would be like, "I'm so sorry for your loss." And I'd be like, "Why? Did you kill him?"
Well, no, I
It's
mean,
like, come on, man.
I got a little time recently, and I was talking to a few people when I was in my little situation locked up,
Yeah.
and there's a couple guys that like they didn't ever have influence of a father, not once.
I'm glad you have had the influence of a father, even one who was admittedly a bit inconsistent.
Well, I mean, my dad. I mean, my dad's always worked hard at the car dealerships,
Yeah.
being a GM, And yeah, he worked so much, but he worked like 80 hours a week. But he always put the $20 in my pocket. You go to school dances, but he always loved me. Like he never but he's always about work. Like I'm gonna take over the world.
Yeah.
And right now he's just he's fucking 12 hours on dialysis, and but he's so positive. It's like, dude, like, because he's got my little sister's like 22, and it's like he's in it, and it's like now it's kind of flushing his blood out, and he's getting better. But like, there's like days where he's like going blurry in his vision, and
He said, "Did your dad was how old's your dad?
61, 2."
Okay, so my little sister, she's 22, and my dad, he just turned 71, and one thing I always think about is the age gap between my little sister and my dad, and there's no knock to my dad at all, but like he can't do some of the stuff he did with me that he did with my sister. Did you see some of that as well?
Dad still kicks it for Ramsey, but he's focused more, on Ramsey, and that's what I wanted to do. Like, no, my dad's a fucking fighter. Like he is like, he's like, more about me focusing on Carter's champions than his own well-being. My dad always puts people first. So, like, that dude's fucking legend to me.
Yo, hold on. Current setting frets for bets president Alex Bosar is in the chat.
Hey,
shout out to Alex. Alex has been a wonderful president. So we have in our charter, as many charities do, that no one can serve in one position for more than a certain amount of years, right? So our first president was good old Dimitri over here. And Alex is serving currently as our second president and is doing a fantastic job. I just really want to give a shout out to Alex in the chat there.
That means a lot to her.
Yeah, Alex has definitely taken a lot of the weight off of our shoulders this year.
Yeah.
I would say I did a lot of the work for a long time, and
it felt like you were almost afraid to share the burden of it a bit.
So you got to delegate.
Yeah,
you got to delegate, bud.
And Alex and Lauren are very like, you have to delegate this stuff. And it was like, I've been doing it so long, all this stuff, I don't know how, and I don't know if it was just a control thing or you're
just scared to take an idea that you have and somebody not see the same passion you had for it.
Yeah, man.
I remember feeling that way a little bit when you because when Dimitri actually went to found Frets for Vets, the 501c3, he came to me and he was looking for someone that could basically, I think, just be name on paper, dude, because you were running that shit, dude. You had it all locked down, dude, but you couldn't be a one-man charity.
Yeah.
It's just not the way it works. You got to have a board and shit. You got to be part of the state. You probably know what we're talking about, Carter Champions, I'm assuming. But it's and I remember telling Dimitri, it's like, look, man, I love this and I care about this, but I will definitely always use it as a chance to gain clout too. You know what I mean? But from day one, man, I've grown to take it much more seriously over time. But from day one, this was Dimitri's shit.
And I don't think a lot of people realize with nonprofits how the amount of red tape you have to go through just to get it started. Just between incorporating and setting your bylaws.
Do you remember when I made that joke in front of the lawyer and it sucked all the air out of the room?
Yeah, we ain't talking about that.
We're not talking about that. We can't tell that joke. Okay, fuck it. It wasn't even a bad joke.
No, but
we were signing. I'm telling it, Jordan. So we're signing up for titles, right? You know what I mean? Because you have president and you have vice president and you have treasurer and things like that. And I said, oh, man, we can make your title because you can make the titles whatever you want as long as they serve the same purpose. So I said, oh, boy, we can make Dimitri grand or glorious leader or something like that. Whatever. It was a reference to, the glorious People's Republic of North Korea. And our lawyer did not fucking enjoy that.
I wonder why.
Dude, I don't know, dude.
He's doing something pro bono.
I thought it was
as a favor.
Yeah, but it was like 4 seconds worth of a joke.
I know, but she's taking time out of her day.
You're right. Now, totally, dude. Like, and that's something I struggle with is taking things super seriously. Like,
I think it's a defense mechanism.
I agree, 100%. Yeah, 100%. I think it is. When things make me nervous, or if I don't really know what I'm doing, if I joke about it, joke my way through it. You know what I mean? It keeps me happy. Sometimes it eases tensions with other people. Sometimes it does not. But yeah, it's just who I am.
You know, we're talking about us making a difference in the community, not about ourselves at all. Like it's okay. It's okay, bud.
Cheers. It's okay to that. Like
It is okay. It's okay to like we're doing this to help others.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like me and John, you know, we created Carter's Champions, and I mean, I'll get in a fucking lose my mind segment, and then he'll get in, you know, we'll go back and forth with each other because there's a lot of pressure on us.
Yeah.
But then we have a team behind us, and then we're like, you know, you're talking about like being a part of it, and we do like, for me, it worries me as much as it worries him, because I'm like, all right, we got this person a part of it. Do they want to be a part of the label, or do they want to help?
Yeah.
You know, we went from like $10,000 a year to $130,000 a year.
See, we're hoping to break 10K this year. We still haven't broken.
But
10K.
it's just it will come when you just let. But no, it will come. But you just got to let it go. You got to work. You got to see why everybody's gonna be like, it's kind of like when you do a restaurant. You know, a restaurant opens, and it takes 6 months to really get it oiled well. It's an operation. You know, you're not. You know, the whole time. You know, my first 2 years, I never told people I was a co-founder. I just was like, you know, John, and John's like, dude, when are you gonna tell people you're the co-founder? I'm like, I'm not. But it put more pressure on him. And it was my fault because I just like put it like the media on him. And, you know, but that kind of caused him more issues because he had to like deal with more people always hitting him up.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know. I mean, but the thing is, we're having a conversation about a group of us raising money for not ourselves. Now, if you want to pay, if you want to give us this money, we'll start a GoFundMe right now so I can get a cool watch.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. If anyone wants to buy me a Lamborghini, I'm all about it. But that's not what the charity is. Yeah, dude. No, we are like fully a nonprofit, and I think
yeah.
I don't know, like I'm having trouble composing this thought because I think it's something a lot of people don't really realize is that we do not profit off of Fresher Pets. We don't want to profit off of Fresher Pets.
Don't.
You know what I mean? Like fucking there are charities that are for profit, and that's fine and dandy. They do their thing, whatever. But Fresher Pets is fully nonprofit, and so every dollar that we get goes to an animal shelter. If it doesn't go to setting up the event itself, which is, you know, far less than what we give to animal shelters, then it goes to the animal shelters, and that's the way it should be.
If I'm not mistaken, the NFL used to claim they were a charity organization. I'm dead serious. Up until like 2012 or something.
Yeah, dude, I would believe that.
Maybe it was
I would
for-profit
believe
charity.
that they claim that. You know?
It's just not. But I mean, for us, the coast especially, there's really not a lot of us around. To be honest with you, there's really not a lot of people getting out and helping the community. And if they do, it's a bigger corporation that just wants to like throw you something.
Yeah, so they can get the kickback.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They get the tax write-off.
Now, hold on, we're very thankful for our corporations getting tax write-offs. Okay, like, hold on, let's all calm down a little bit. I want to shout out again, Matt in the chat. Can I be ambassador to Tahiti? What do you think?
I don't know what that means.
Tahiti's a country.
No, I know that. I don't know what the reference is.
Can he be the Friends for Pets ambassador to the country of Tahiti? Tahiti's a country, right?
If he wants.
Jordan?
I don't know. Not right now. I don't know.
I thought you were like our Atlas guy. Come on.
Do you want me to be?
Good.
Shout
I'll
out to
Google
Brandy
shit,
in
but
the
if I
group
Google
chat.
it, we're in our online.
The
No,
comments.
we don't have to do that. You don't have to do that.
Should be working karaoke on Thursday night at the Juke Joint. Go see Brandy.
Yeah, you know what, Matt, come down to Frets for Pets. He's supposed to be visiting. This is a friend of mine from North Mississippi. Him and a couple of other friends are supposed to be coming down for Frets for Pets. And we can talk about it then, Matt. Show up to the fucking thing, you son of a bitch.
All you show up.
So how many people show up for Frets for Pets?
God, some of our better years, we've had at least a couple hundred solid, right?
For the 3 days, I'd say about 600. Yeah, it's a lot of people.
It can get and of course it's throughout the day traffic too, so not everyone stays all day. You get people who hang out in the morning or afternoon and then leave, and then people who come late and then stay throughout the night. And yeah,
It's fucking awesome.
I have like half thoughts that I start, dude, and they don't really go anywhere. Alex in the chat, we get paid in bringing. Bitch, what? We get paid in bringing the community together for a good cause. We get paid in bringing the community. Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. Just a weird sentence. We get paid in bringing the community together for a good cause.
God,
It's a
Mark.
conglomeration of bands, businesses, artists, and volunteers. When it comes down to it, every single person that is involved in the planning, the performances, and the attendees are all Frets for Pets. Asterisk local businesses.
Well, she's
Thank you, Alex.
Yeah, well, she's shouting you out, and you
Dude, no, I love it. Dude, no. I feel like I'm making a bit of an ass of myself about it. But no, I
don't
think
with
that's
her
wonderful.
though. She's a sweetheart.
No, dude, yeah, I love Alex to death, dude.
All right.
And I especially love Alex's boyfriend, James Dork, who's one of my best friends. Bork. It's Bork. It's Stephen Bork. Forgive me.
You just changed the whole name around.
That's actually a reference to something, a little bit of a joke.
I didn't catch it.
A little bit of a
A
joke.
little bit of a joke.
I'm so tired right now, guys. Before I even we're at 30 minutes late for this podcast.
It's okay.
I've been trying to bag up 700 t-shirts in a backpack.
You got it done though, right?
I mean, we're getting there.
Okay.
It's-
You got a little more work.
But
to do
we
now.
we have how many days do we have? It's Saturday. How many days do we have? What it's for?
8? Is it? Wait, 4?
Say
Yeah.
8.
We have 4 days.
Today's Tuesday.
Yeah, dude, it's a lot.
When is Tuesday comparative to Saturday? Like, how many days is between them?
Shut up.
I don't know my weeks, bro.
But it's just a situation where you like when you never even gave shirts to sign up to now doing it to get it. It's just a lot.
How long y'all been doing that?
8 years.
Okay, so on a par with us.
Yeah, just a lot. It's just. I mean, I love it, but it's I got there.
It's a lot.
Yeah, I got there, and we're trying to figure out. Everybody gets their sizes, and
Yeah.
because like we hit. I think
Sizes can be such a hit or miss order too, dude. Because it's like if you don't order enough, say triple XL, and then you got a bunch of fucking mediums that don't sell, or vice versa.
well for pre-registers for us that when we did we never really even did pre-registers. Like we'd always just like at day of the run get a shirt.
I bet that solves a lot of problems though, like with what I was talking about, like getting enough of which sizes and stuff.
So
like
our
that.
pre-register is like $425, but like you have to they sign up, so you make sure they get their goods.
Mm.
So that's what you're doing. You're getting their goodie bags, and that's how we kind of set our stuff up. But it's like, but you have to know their sizes, and then you start a assembly line, and we're all trying to who's gonna pull out the shirts on the right time.
Yeah.
Gina, I love Gina to death, but Gina's she likes to nicely fold stuff, so I'm rolling up this t-shirt
Nah,
just
see, yeah,
fast.
roll 'em, dude, roll 'em.
Yeah, but she's like, you're not folding well, Jordan. I'm like,
Who gives a shit? We got work to do.
she does that.
How do you fold
Yeah,
your
that's
shirts?
fair.
I mean, I just kind of just put them in a little book bag
Dude.
baggie, like the little string bags.
Yeah.
Dude, even for fucking folding at home, I roll my shirts up. I go sleeve, roll. That's it, dude. I don't give a shit about folding clothes.
But for her, because that's her department, she's like, you're doing it wrong. I'm like, all right, well, I'm out. But I'll try. But I know it's just there's always there is a team in movement part.
Yeah.
Tonight, I was late because we had to pull out Excel on this computer that runs the show, but I had John and John, which is 2 Johns in our committee, figuring out how to get the right sizes because that's one thing I learned is if you do have the wrong size, you're going to have somebody that not everybody, but you're going to have people hey man, order extra large. You give me a large, and they're going to stop the whole event.
Yep.
To tell me what I did something wrong. Which we already raised 110. So
Dude, but you got to get him the extra large.
I know, but it's
Dude, an extra large person can't wear a large shirt. Trust me, I've tried.
I know, but
It doesn't look good, dude. It doesn't work.
have y'all ever made mistakes?
All the
Me?
time.
A mistake?
No, at Frets for Pets.
Never in my life, bro.
It's just tough.
I
I'm
only
trying to
have-
think of one that sticks out.
I only have happy little accidents.
probably do have a lot.
I mean,
of
there's one year our
lot of them.
shirts showed up the Monday after our event, so that was fun.
What year was that?
I think it was the year I was in Georgia.
Jesus.
FedEx.
The
I
year I
will,
was running.
if I can help it, I will never ever deal with them. That wasn't even your fault though.
Well, no, but it's funny, dude, because it was a year this particular year. I wasn't in charge. He was always in charge, but it was I was the guy on the ground. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you
'Cause
were
in
here.
fucking Georgia.
yeah, you were here
That was a funny year. But that was that the COVID year?
year before.
Year before? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. The COVID year was very fun. I like going back and watching the
That was
live
cool.
stream sometimes. That keeps getting muted continuously because of fucking recording rights issues.
How? It's all.
Dude, it's happening to the
All
live
right.
streams from the year before last and that live stream, dude.
That's weird.
Songs keep getting muted.
Dimitri, like, I mean, so what's your biggest stress point though? What's your biggest stress point with like when y'all, like when you know, like you said, the shirt's a week later, that's a fucking burn right there.
Yeah. I mean, we did. I think we ended up doing like
Can you hand me the
pre-sales.
ice too?
We ended up doing pre-sales, I think, for that at the event, and I delivered what I could. And
Don't worry about it. We're all good. Everybody's cool. It's all safe. Everybody's good. We're all good.
But,
Everything's
keep-
good.
vote Mark Simmons for best bartender in the Coast Observer Coveys.
Look, I fucked that up a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
But yeah, no, but what was your burn on that? Like, because I could tell that frustrated you. Like, still, what was that?
Yeah, I mean, so I ordered from out of state. I ordered the shirts, and they got shipped the week of, and FedEx just took their sweet time. And I called them that Thursday morning, and I was like, "Hey, there's a FedEx like at the Walgreens right by my house. Can you just drop it off there instead of having, I don't know." I thought in my brain, it's like I've never worked for any delivery services, so I don't know. I know every industry has its kinks, but I assumed that it'd be easier for them just to drop it off at a store than a neighborhood. And the guy was like, "Yeah, we can do that." Go to FedEx that Friday morning, or the Walgreens. I asked if they got the shirts. Nope. Delivery guy should be here in about an hour. I come back. Guy has no idea what I'm talking about. And called him again. I was like, "Yeah, it's on its way now." And I'm in Walgreens on the phone with these people. Another FedEx person walks in. And it's like, "Hey, do you have like a way to see where my shirts are at right now?" And hadn't even left the facility in Gulfport yet. And long story short, 5 o'clock rolls around, nothing. It's still at the facility, and they won't let me go there. They won't let me in to go get my shirts. I can't just go pick it up. So I got them Monday, and it got delivered to my house.
You know, we dealt with I always use Printful for like our dresses. I make our over skater dresses, overall like NASCAR, like full sponsors.
Mhm.
And now that we're growing, we have like, you know, Domino's, Raising Cane's, bigger brands, and then now they have all these systems where if you do a print, you get copyrighted.
Can we talk about how good Raising Cane's is real
I love
quick?
it. Yeah.
Not Frets or Pets related, but I've had that
That's
problem
fine.
before with shows doing flyers. Did a show at some laser tag place in Gulfport. I think it was called Heroes, right? And a bunch of metal bands. And Office Depot was like, "Yeah, we can't print that because there's Stone Cold on it. And that's a WWE image." And yeah, so couldn't get that printed.
So my defense was like, "Hey, look, I've been using y'all for 5 or 6 years, and I sent articles from like magazines, like us in the dress. I'm like, hey, I'm sorry. You know, I never thought I'd ever have corporate sponsors, but these are our sponsors." And they're like, "Oh, we're sorry." Like they were like, because they like flagged me, and I'm like, and I pulled up magazines, like it was me, like I pulled up our dress. I'm like, "Y'all been printing this off. I'm sorry that we started getting certain brands." So we got flagged for Domino's.
Yeah, because they don't think you're really like sponsored or whatever. You know.
Yeah,
Like you
but
just
who
try
the
to-
hell would want to get a Domino's logo
Dude,
on a
let's say
shirt?
the-
I am
dude,
not doing that.
I've got the
brand.
perfect copyright to infringe, bro. Domino's.
But who would like honestly? Great pizza.
Great ingredients.
Yeah,
Papa
but
John's.
but who would want to like put Domino's on their shirt for no reason?
Yeah,
Not I.
No,
Not I, sir.
Domino's ain't that good.
There's a lot of things that like, I mean, like Raising Cane's, I get it. You know,
I just like the sauce, dude. A lot of people say they don't season their chicken. Maybe they don't, but they season that sauce. I don't give a fuck, dude. I love that sauce. Dude.
I bought a gallon before.
Yeah, I believe you. I believe you. I would. I would
Yeah.
do that.
No, me and Jug
A
before.
gallon of the sauce.
Yeah, Jug. Well, we'll see when Jug passed away.
They'll sell it in like full
2011?
cups and shit.
Yeah,
dude.
right. So Jug passed.
Yo, is that the Batman Forever cup from McDaniels?
Yeah.
Give me that.
got water in it still.
I just want to look at it.
Don't take my fucking cup.
Okay.
You can have this cup.
I don't want to take the cup.
No,
off.
you need to have this cup.
Dude, it's a Robin one too, dude. I
Yeah.
used to have the Batman one.
No, you can have that cup because this is gonna give you good luck. You're gonna be a sweetheart. Take that cup
Hold on,
home.
Let me just.
Yeah, take that cup home.
Will this all fit in here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
100% will. You take that cup.
I'm gonna. This thing's beautiful.
I'll have a couple.
What were you
Cheers,
saying about
dude.
Joe?
Huh?
What were you about to say about Joe?
About me and him when we went and bought a gallon of Raising Cane's one day. It was like $20.
Yeah.
And the girl's like, this is right when Raising Cane's open in Gulfport. I was like, can we get a gallon of Raising Cane sauce? She's like, what? I was like,
You gotta get a manager at that point.
no, she did, a manager, and then they measured everything, and then they poured it into the tea Raising Cane's jug.
Yeah.
And then it was like $22. And then we went to Pier 1 and bought matching
Dude, honestly, that's a pretty good price for that much sauce.
Yeah.
Like, that's
I mean,
not
but it was
terrible.
like when they first opened, so like they didn't know. Now it's probably whatever deal they have
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
But this is what 12 years ago, 13 years ago. But it was Pier 1. They had Pier 1, so me and him went and bought like these like kind of like weird ass eagles that were wooden eagles. We bought each one like matching doves kind of style, and
Yeah.
that was just one of the I miss him so much, but that was one of the memories I had is like me and him walking in and we ate that shit with like sandwiches,
Oh my
Everything.
god.
chicken nuggets,
Dude,
Everything.
You know what is so good, bro?
What?
They don't even advertise this shit, but Waffle House has their own sauce that you can get in packets. Waffle House sauce.
Yeah, I've had that.
That shit
Good.
slaps on anything I put it on. Every time I go to Waffle House, I get 8 packets of that shit just to put on sandwiches, bro. Like,
Is it better Raising Cane sauce?
Dude, okay. Can we here's a controversial opinion. I don't know necessarily if the Waffle House sauce is better, but you know what it is? The Zaxby sauce. And I'm sorry, but that's how I feel.
Zaxby's is trash.
Yeah,
the
it's
sauce
trash.
is not.
That food is trash.
Yeah.
That sauce is banging.
Emily, she tried to me and her both love Raising Cane's, but she tried to sell me on Zaxby's, and she brought some shit to the house, and I'm like, no, this is somebody who's got bored, and try to be Raising Cane's.
Hey, I just want to
Hey, Mark.
What?
Real quick.
Yeah.
Sell us on Zaxby's.
sell us on Zaxby's.
Yeah.
Well, listen, if you want fresh chicken and an
I'm gonna
affordable
pee
price,
first, but no, I want you to just talk louder so I can hear you.
well, if you want fresh chicken and an affordable price and deals that the whole family can enjoy, even if you're on a diet, the new Sensation salads, which are back after some time at Zaxby's, are a wonderful way to go. I am quite in favor of the Asian Sensation Zaxby's salad, which features a sesame seed dressing. It's really lovely. Comes with chicken, salad, and whatever the hell goes into a salad.
Is it like chicken and a salad? Or
Yeah,
chicken
no.
salad?
So it's a salad with the chicken in it, and you get this lovely dressing. Really wonderful, limited time promotion, by the way. So go out there and get it right now. Zaxby's is just good. The sauces are good, dude. Say what you will about the chicken. I think the chicken is fine.
I'll
what I mean?
give the
It's
sauce as a
fine.
W.
Dude, the fucking Zaxby sauce blew my mind when I had it, dude. I was like, oh shit, this is really fucking good. It didn't it didn't change my whole world, but I was like, oh shit, this is top tier. This is up there, dude. Like the Zaxby's sauce, comeback sauce, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is fucking top tier. Yeah, the top 5 maybe. But I did want to, Philip Cron and Tony Arnold, what is up, dude? Mark for District 9 comptroller. That's not even remotely what I ran for, dude.
He
I
started
sold
to.
the
He
shit out
started
of it,
to.
dude. Then I noticed the chat. I
he started to, and
I
then
talked
he
up
went
the
mid.
Asian Sensation salad, dude. What more do you want? It's a limited time offer. It's fun for the whole family.
That
Philip
PP
Cron and Tony Arnold, by the way, in the chat. I've been wanting to reference, by the way. We've been talking. You guys have been talking, but I wanted to talk about Alex's comment here. Me, Steven, Dimitri, and Mark and Lauren have been working our asses off to put everything together for this event. Hats off to the entire board. We have some amazing bands and performers coming through this year. Look forward to seeing everyone. I just think that's a wonderful message from Alex, our sitting president.
Thank you, Alex.
Thank you, Alex.
So I know Tony Arnold is
Funeral date.
upkeeping or upvoting you for District 9, whatever.
Dude, I'm
Does
not
take
fucking
control?
running anymore.
I know.
First of all,
I'm
that's not what I
saying.
was running for. I'll gladly do it if the
Yeah.
position's open, mind you.
But no, his band Funeral Date is playing Frets this year, and if you're a fan of that 80s gothic stuff, hands down check out Funeral Date.
I would even say if you're a fan of modern like throwback synthwave. What's
Yeah.
the word I'm looking for? Vaporwave.
Oh, 100%
Like
correct.
you're totally
Yeah.
Cure, like totally fans of the Cure. If you're a fan of the Cure, you're gonna love Funeral Day. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would even say there are aspects of it that are that touch gently into the vaporwave genre.
Him and Summer got some of the coolest merch. Like,
Yeah. I have a
Yeah.
Funeral Day shirt. I own 2 band shirts. One of them is Funeral Day, bro.
One of is the other one your Touch Biloxi shirt?
Okay, I own 3 band shirts. The other one is Silent Trust, if you can believe it.
Oh shit. Okay.
Well, I liked it, dude. I thought their 7. What the fuck was their album called? 7 Days or something like that.
Oh man.
Look, it was good, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude, I thought it was solid, dude. Funeral Date is A++, and Alex Bosarge describes them as post-punk dark wave. Let's talk more about the performers. We've spent an hour on dicking around. Let's get into it, man.
You did.
Yeah.
You did. I've had the microphone sitting over here, bro. Pull up the band list. Let's see who we've got. Who do we like?
Oh my god. So before we start listing names, wait, go and pull it up. And
All right.
is there anybody on that lineup that you see that you're excited for or that you recognize?
Is that the most updated flyer?
Yes.
Because I still think there's a couple of wrong names on there, dude.
Well, I mean,
I think we've had one. We've had like 1 or 2 pullouts that
Yeah,
we're currently
unfortunately.
in the mix of fixing.
I mean,
Just scheduling.
It'd be
conflicts.
Jared. Because I like him as a
yeah,
person.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's been Touch Biloxi, but I don't really like the motherfucker anymore.
Yeah, well, the thing about Touch
yeah.
Biloxi, man, the motherfucker's so dramatic, dude. Like, he talks about how he creates all the music himself, but then you listen to it, and it's just badly recorded shit, dude. It's all like demo quality. I mean, it's nothing to be proud of. The guy is a blowhard, and he's just.
I would say Sweetie. Sweetie's a good one.
Sweetie's the best
Sweetie's
band
They're very
named Sweetie on this coast.
yeah. They're Sweetie's amazing too. Like yeah, put Sweetie in
They
there.
just did a throwback OG logo baseball tee design they're gonna put out for the event this weekend.
Charlotte
really cool.
Palmer of Sweetie was famously a member of Touch Biloxi for a year. So a lot of these bands are people that I've worked with in Touch Biloxi because I rotate the
Maybe
band
if you
every year,
change
so.
the name to Touch Biloxi, they're like maybe you have more bandmates.
You know, the funny thing, is so recently I've been advertising. I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. I shouldn't say this. I have been advertising the death of Touch Biloxi. And this was going to be a very real thing. I was going to retire this band name, and I was going to focus on building a new band name based around good, solid, well mixed recordings, you know, rather than the demos, the 250 demos I've put out. And then suddenly, as of fucking yesterday, Touch Biloxi has 940 monthly listeners on Spotify. I have no idea how this happened. But it's like, dude, I'm not gonna retire the fucking name now, dude.
Well, I mean, you can still start a band and still keep.
Yeah, I could totally do like
because
3
they're all
projects.
recorded anyways.
Dude. Yeah, I could do whatever I want, but it's just like, holy shit, dude, 940 fucking dude, like that's a lot. That's more than
For, like,
many
music downloads.
No, that's monthly listeners on Spotify, right? So that's like every month 940 different people are listening to my music.
That's awesome.
It's crazy. I don't understand. Like, yes, it is awesome, and thank you. But at the end of the day, I have no.
Mom bought me that.
Dude, this thing is beautiful. I'm not taking this from you.
No, you're
I
taking
will
it.
not do this.
No, you're taking it. You're gonna share it with your mom. You're gonna share it with your mom. You're gonna hang out and.
You know, the funny thing is, this is actually the hat I gave to my mom. Well, you gave me 2 hats. I don't know if you remember last time I was here. Jordan, wonderful host that he is, lovely man that he is, gave me 2 hats. The one is the crawfish and beer hat that you see me
and
wearing
I give you
today.
the Ben Prescott.
And the other one was the Ben Prescott,
Right.
yes. And I couldn't find the Prescott hat.
So, but you take that mug. I got a couple.
I'm not gonna do it.
No, you take that mug. I'm telling you.
You're gonna give me the worst mug. You're gonna leave me here with a Robin mug, dude. It's
That's
just
you are Robin.
That's a disrespect.
He's
How about
Batman. You're Robin.
How about this?
Hold on. Hold the fuck on, dude. Hold on. If he's Batman, I'm fucking Nightwing or Azrael.
You're Robin. He's Batman.
Well, wait, which Batman am I though?
Clooney.
Ben Affleck.
Oh, God.
Dude, first of all, hold on. Whoa.
Ah.
Can we please talk about how Ben Affleck was possibly the best goddamn Batman on screen, put in some of
was
the
a robot
worst fucking
Batman.
movies?
Ooh,
It's
hey.
not his fault, bro.
Hey. Yep.
Affleck did that shit. He was just in bad fucking movies.
I feel like he
dude.
played a good character. I feel like he played the billionaire, drunk,
Yeah.
playboy,
The whole
fucking.
thing-
He was always bruised.
Yeah.
The way he carried himself like Batman should carry himself.
I thought so too, and I love
and
what
his
Robert
voice
Pattinson-
wasn't fucked up either.
Yeah, dude, and I think Robert Pattinson's done a wonderful job with it as a year 2 Batman.
I just
but
don't.
as a Batman deep in his legacy already, Affleck was the perfect choice.
Affleck made sense as a Batman to me.
And he's such a fan of the fucking medium too.
Yeah.
Like he's a comic guy.
He-
A lot of people don't remember he was in fucking Mallrats, dude.
Yeah, but also you
And
don't remember
Daredevil.
he actually he writes his own fucking movies half the time.
And he specifically, hold on, I'm so sorry, but he was in Daredevil, and this is a quote. You
Yeah.
can look this up. He said, "I did Daredevil because they'll never let me play Batman."
I didn't see that.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's real
I
as shit.
think I remember seeing
And then he played fucking Batman.
So who's your favorite Batman?
that. Christian Bale was the last one I watched. So
That,
I'm
yeah,
biased.
that's not no.
Dude, okay, so my favorite.
I like the story. But like,
Yeah.
come here. You're like, come on.
Yeah.
It's like it's like
I'm not wearing hockey pads.
it's like Superman takes his his glasses off, and you're like, what?
Now that's
What?
something. Now hold on. Something I would have loved to have seen, and we would never get anything like this. And I felt like it could be there. Obviously, it wasn't in that universe. But Man of Steel is a movie that I love, and I know it could stand with a better edit at the very least. But I think Henry Cavill was a wonderful choice. But it's another case of they got perfect actors
Was bad
into
CGI.
shitty scripts. Oh yeah, dude, the CGI, dude. How did they fuck up removing a mustache that hard, dude? There were people who redid that scene on a
Or just
goddamn
keep-
iPhone.
Or just keep the mustache on and be like, and he just says,
I'm Superman with a mustache right
Yeah.
now.
but so I'll say I will always like, so Michael Keaton is for me legendary with Tim Burton, like a great Batman, but
Sure.
Ben Affleck,
I
Like-
thought he did.
he was so scarred and just like he played a real like billionaire that gets hurt. All the rest were
Mhm.
like Chris Bell's like, look at me, I'm in the corner.
I will say I love Robert Pattinson's Batman, but it's very year 2. Like I want to see it grow.
I
I
know,
want to see
But
a
I felt,
character arc.
like that one was
like
more.
it's not fully complete.
I know we got the Penguin, which I need to watch Penguin tonight.
I watched the first episode.
I did
Good.
too,
It was
yeah.
good. First episode was good.
So for me is with the series of Robert Pattinson, but it's always had that Twilight thing. It's like very emotional and very drawn out.
You know,
dramatic.
the fucked up thing about that is he only got that audition. This is true. You can look up this interview. He won that audition, was about it, and his manager gave him fucking Valium and gave him an aloof nature that the producers and the casting directors really enjoyed. He was just high. The dude was just high, bro.
Like during the whole filming.
Dude, no, during the fucking casting.
Oh, okay.
That's how he got picked, bro. He was just on Valium, like, oh, I don't care.
So you know,
about
how
anything."
Diddy picks all his people.
Dude, oh my god.
It's the same way.
but it's like, dude, he made his Twilight money, and he could have his whole life just chased big roles, but he started doing nothing but low budget indie movies. He's in The Lighthouse, like we talked about earlier. You know what I mean? And I respect the shit out of that, because Robert Pattinson, say what you will about Twilight, there's not a lot to do with that fucking role. Let's be serious. But
No, but I'm saying
he's a wonderful actor.
I'm just saying, like, you know, if you look at like
Also, I like Twilight.
the Ben Affleck play of Batman was like more direct to action.
It was complete.
Yeah, versus like, you know, with the Robert.
He's not fully Batman yet.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
they bring him in and out. They bring him in and out, and there's another character, and then it's like he's just there. But I like his fight scenes. His fight scenes are dope. And I like
dude,
his
yeah.
cars.
Oh my! Wait, are you talking about in the Pattinson one?
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, they're shot so straight on, dude. The first fight scene where he just beats that dude down, and it's a one take shot. Oh my god!
I feel like they just added too many characters.
There's a lot going on in that movie. It's unfortunate, dude, because I felt I had seen the movie already one way or another. Wink, wink. And then we went to go see it in theaters, me and my girl Cheryl, and I fell asleep. And dude, like she wakes me up, dude. It's like a 3-hour long movie. Fuck, dude, it's a great movie. Don't get me wrong, but it's long as shit for a theater. Dude, so I fell asleep, dude. You know, by accident. I didn't mean to. But so like Cheryl's like fucking like ribbing me, being like, "You are snoring loud as fuck. Wake up, dude." And it's like the chase scene with the Batmobile, dude. And apparently, I'm just over here like,
Well, I feel like they're just trying to introduce too many characters.
I hope that
No, like seriously, like they started introducing like
yeah. Well, the Joker was sort of an unnecessary addition.
but they kept going into like drawing it out instead of him just like if he would have been just Batman and just fight crime for about 2 hours, but it was like move on to the pink, like move over here. They're trying to like they're fishing because they already got a budget of like $200 million. They're like, what's going to be the next movie? So we got to grab characters.
I think what they're doing, if I can throw,
it's become the Avengers in every movie now.
Are you familiar with
Goonies?
No, man, it's a Batman story. Hush. Are you familiar with Hush?
No.
Read it. First of all, it's a 12 comic. It's a 12-issue story. It is wonderful. Go read Batman Hush because I believe that is the end game with this because it's a story that heavily involves the Riddler, but the Riddler is not necessarily the main villain. And I don't want to get too into it, but the way that they did Riddler's outfit in the Batman movie with Robert Pattinson is extremely reminiscent of the costume used for Hush, which is another villain. And it does involve the Riddler. I don't want to give too much away because, like, you know, it's a great story. I'd love for you to read it. I think ultimately this trilogy.
Give us some summarize this shit. Because I'm not probably gonna read it. I was audiobook shit.
Riddler's Greatest Gambit. It's a comic, bro. Like it's not like, you know, you're not gonna have to read a whole book and shit. But like fucking, it's the Riddler's last gambit. So imagine, like let's say, like just throwing this out there. I'm not saying this is what's happening, but let's say the Riddler has cancer. And he's ready to fuck Batman up. And he finds the right guy. He finds the right guy that hates Bruce Wayne. And then they work together. That is Hush. Without getting too into it. And there are a lot of characters. And that's why I think the Robert Pattinson Batman movie introduced so many characters. Because Hush involves Riddler, Penguin, Joker. They're all in there at one point or another throughout the story doing different things.
Well, you think it will ever turn into Venom? Like you've seen the new Venom coming out? Like it's
Dude,
like, come on.
I want to publicly fucking shame one of the greatest men ever put to this world by God.
Lawless is one of my favorite movies.
Gimli? Who played Gimli? No, not Gimli. I'm sorry. My precious.
Oh, hey, Brian Chevalier, Remedy RX. Remedy RX. If you need medical weed,
Brian, I might have to hit you up.
He's right next to Hooters on Highway 49, Gulfport. He's actually a business partner of mine.
Gollum. Who played Gollum?
Oh,
Andy Serkis.
Yeah.
Fuck Andy Serkis for producing the only movie to have one of my favorite fucking Marvel villains, Carnage, and for it to be fucking trash, bro. Fucking,
will it be Spider-Man 3? It's all I want to know.
I want people to understand, okay? Fucking who played Carnage? Who the fuck? Oh my god, who was it? He was in Natural Born Killers. Bald guy.
Woody Harrelson?
Woody Harrelson is not a fucking bad boy. He's like your angry uncle. He's not a serial killer. You can't. Woody Harrelson is good at playing like an angry man. Okay.
Hence the duel.
He was not a good fucking choice for a multiple murderer.
What do you think about Double Tap though?
I ain't seen it. I ain't seen
Zombieland.
Zombieland was wonderful, and he was great in it. But the thing is like Woody Harrelson's a wonderful actor. I loved him specifically in the third Planet of the Apes reboot movies. War for the Planet of the Apes.
Can I sell you out real quick? Could you look at that camera and say, I want Remedy RX. I want Remedy RX, Gulfport. We'll take care if you have medical marijuana card.
I want Remedy RX.
Say all that?
Yeah, just say
I want Remedy RX. Let me tell you something. I got a medical marijuana card.
Let me
They're
talk
the
to
only
you.
one for me. Remedy RX. Go hit up my boy Brian Chevalier. And
Chevalier.
Go hit up my boy Mr. Chevalier.
Chevalier.
You want me to do the ad or not? What the fuck? Go hit up my boy Mr. Chevrolet.
They ain't got rocks, but they got nugs.
No, but I want y'all to. I definitely want y'all to meet him. He's so when I don't do the podcast, me and him just hang out and was bullshit. And
I love anybody that sells weed.
No, but besides the weed, it's just the way his mind works. It's similar to us hanging out. He's beautiful mind. But
I love that movie.
Well, Beautiful Mind?
Yeah, dude, I love that movie.
What's your favorite movie all time?
Ooh,
let me answer that real quick. Reign Over Me, Adam Sandler. It's not a funny movie.
Strange. How is it not? You go for an unfunny Adam Sandler movies and you don't pick Precious Gems or whatever the fuck?
Absolutely not.
Whatever. Fine.
I did not like that one.
Fuck you.
The ending sucked.
The movie's awesome.
No.
That ending is what makes that movie.
No.
Whatever. Fine.
What's your favorite movie?
So it's a toss-up. I've got, like, let's say I'm gonna give you 3. Okay.
No, you get one. You
We're
get
doing
one.
a Rushmore now.
Dude,
You
it's
get
just
one.
like it's just
Shout out Pepper and
it's
Thomas.
difficult, dude. Well, no, it's very difficult because my 3 favorite movies, like when I think of my favorite movies, they're all very different, right? If I have to pick one, it's Kenneth Branagh's production of Hamlet. Okay. That is a version of Hamlet. It is the longest recorded to video version of Hamlet because it compiles. I don't know if you guys know a lot about Shakespeare,
No,
but
I have
Hamlet,
no fucking clue.
Hamlet has at least 3 different manuscripts, which take or leave scenes as they saw fit in their time. You know what I mean? It might have been for different stage productions of it or things like that, but it compiles the most information we have about Hamlet into one movie. It also has wonderful cameos that you would initially think don't make sense. Robin Williams is in the Hamlet movie. He is wonderful. Jack Lemmon is in the Hamlet movie. He is wonderful. No one detracts. It is a beautifully made movie. Fuck you, I'm
What year
talking.
this came out?
This was 98, I believe.
Okay, I remember
Yeah.
that one. Yeah.
And oh yeah, you've probably seen me watch it 35 times.
Probably.
But that is a wonderful Kenneth Branagh, by the way, you may know, he directed the first Thor movie for Marvel. That's just something more popular you might know him from. He was also Miguel of Miguel and Tulio from El Dorado. Remember El Dorado? Road to El Dorado?
I've watched half of it.
Wow, dude, that's like one of my favorite fucking animated
sorry,
movies.
Mark.
It's okay. Look, Kenneth Branagh's a genius. His production of Hamlet was amazing. It was brilliant, and I love it, and I recommend it to anybody. That being said, if we're talking about like a more straightforward movie, Steve Jobs, the one starring Michael Fassbender, is an excellently executed film. And because it takes 3 periods of Steve Jobs' life, and they're all filmed differently, right? So the first section of it, which occurs in the 80s, is filmed on
Who starred in it?
Michael Fassbender. You may know him as Magneto from the younger X-Men series. He was in X-Men First Class as Magneto and
I wanna
the
watch
following
that.
movies.
Send me some shit on that.
Dude, the Steve Jobs movie with Fassbender is way better than the one with Ashton Kutcher. And Kutcher was good in that movie, don't get me wrong. But it's like, this is one of my favorite movies. So the one in the 80s is filmed on film they would have used in the 80s. I'm sorry, the segment that is shot of his life in the 80s is filmed on film, and the soundtrack is used on instruments that were from that era. And then they go to the 90s or whatever, and it's shot on better film, and it has more updated instruments in the soundtrack. And then it goes into the last days of his life, you know, like the early 2000s, 2010 era, and it's all shot on digital, and it has an electronic soundtrack at that point. And you talk about a masterclass in filmmaking, man. Like, seriously. And Fassbender is a wonderful actor. He's probably one of my top favorite actors of all time, dude. Fassbender is amazing in this role. And obviously people remember Steve Jobs as an angry individual, especially people who worked with him. But it gets down to the humanness of why he was that way, you know? And I like that a lot. Anyway, if we can go to my 3rd favorite movie in the tie,
Just go.
Akira. The animated Japanese film Akira. It's based on a series of manga I have all 6 volumes of, and the art book. It is a wonderful story. Insanely, masterfully animated, and told very well.
So I'm gonna give you like 1 or 2.
Come on.
All right. So for me, I would say Hackers. It was like,
Oh, that's early 90s, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
It was Hackers, and then 3 Ninjas Volume 1. It was just because like growing
I'm
up.
more of a kickback man, but I feel you.
And then Santa Claus, because it's something I share with my mom. The original though.
Have you seen the series?
No,
I haven't either.
but like the original Santa Claus is because I grew up on it.
That's
and
one of Cheryl's favorite movies.
Raising
Mine.
Arizona, Dazed and Confused.
Oh yeah.
Classic.
But I would also say now, because I always would do it. Oliver's Pixel.
Oh, dude, with Adam Sandler and shit.
Yeah, it's something me
the
and
movie's
Oliver.
fun.
Yeah, it's a fun movie. The movies should be fun. They
Yeah.
shouldn't be so damn serious.
The movies
Life's-
don't have to be like
Yeah,
dude,
life's
yeah.
too fucking tough already. You ever pay taxes?
Not everyone wants to sit through the.
If you don't
Dude,
want to watch,
not
a tough movie,
everyone
don't
wants to
watch my
sit through the
favorite
4.5
movie.
hour production of Hamlet, dude. Some people want to see pixels, and that's okay, dude.
So look in this camera right here and tell how you want to plug the fucking world, and tell them what's y'all's next goal of pushing this with Juke Joint, and how you feel like what y'all are doing for the animals. Like last year, what y'all raised for Humane Society?
We raised just over $9,000.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, we donated to Humane Society, Jackson County, and Tire Dog Rescue. If you want to see us donate to any other shelters, let us know. We'll be more than happy to spread the wealth. Yeah, we're looking to raise 10,000 as our goal this year for our event. Man, we just want to get bigger and better. We want bigger bands, more donations, obviously. Trying to get more community involvement. Just we need y'all's help as much as the shelters need ours. Let us know, man.
I'd like to say, this year we have the benefit of Lieutenant Weaver of the United States Air Force hit us up a couple of months ago now, I think, and offered the assistance of volunteer airmen to help us with things like load in, load out, decoration, general management, things like that. So I would really like to give a special thanks to all of the wonderful, beautiful, amazing men and women over at Keesler Air Force Base who are like we gave, I think it was at least 50 flyers to put out on base.
At least, yeah.
Lieutenant Weaver has been in this year an excellent aid to us, and I just want to shout out him a lot because that's a whole demographic that we did not have access to before, right? You know what I mean? The entire Air Force Base. You know, it could be airmen, their families. Just I think that's wonderful.
That's dope.
That is, it's dope as shit, dude.
Yeah.
And especially because as a charity, I'm sure I don't have to tell you, we want for volunteers every year. We need them. We need volunteers. And so having that covered by members of the Air Force, especially considering that we have a local Air Force base, wow, that's just the coolest fucking thing in the world. I really feel that way. That being said, I hope you break 10K.
Drop all the bands you got playing this weekend. Can you do it?
Every single one of them?
Oh God. Starting from time.
Pull your phone out and just get up through it. It's okay.
Pull up the fucking. You literally have the fucking thing, man.
All right.
Okay, so let's talk about. So Wolf River Band had to pull out, unfortunately, as well as Mick Marquez. But Carrie Jesse, wonderful, beautiful individual. Look, we got Alex.
Alex
Came
on
through,
it.
dude.
You're lucky.
Without a fucking moment. Okay,
That's why she's our president.
dude. Okay, hold on. Tristan Alize,
Bro, let's play like
serious talent. I know this individual from working like bar scenes and shit like that, dude. He's a cover band, often acoustic individual,
Originals now.
and he's so good. He's doing originals.
He's got a couple.
Okay, cool. He also was it him that does he do graphic work?
Alex, you're on a different level.
Alex is like fucking.
Can I steal
bro.
her?
This is crazy.
Go right
dude.
in.
No,
Hold on, I want to talk about.
You
Penny
can
Bomb.
borrow her.
Hold on, real quick. 8 to 8:30 on the Saturday night. There's this band called Penny Bomb, dude. I think these people probably think I'm fucking crazy because I'm really into their music. I tried to get them to join me on stage this year because I wanted to do a cover. They had a previous band called Plastic Weekend, and unfortunately, their singer passed away. And they don't do the old music anymore. Now they do their new music.
So but they did a grunge match on the Sound.
Yes.
I remember.
were they on the Grudge match?
I used to listen to them. Yeah.
That's bitch. Wait, Plastic Weekend. Dude.
Yeah.
No,
No,
that's how I found them was on the
Yeah.
Sound.
No, Jared. So me and Jared started podcasting together.
Jared from the Sound.
Yeah, Jared Seymour. We grew up together. We're family. We're cousins. We're family. It's my Jared's camera is the same camera I have. Jared Seymour is. I grew up since we're kids.
Hold on, Tony, get me on that show, please. I so badly want to share the stage with them. But I asked their, I believe, bassist Jared.
Penny Bomb
like,
at the Julep Room.
Dude,
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it does. But here's the thing, man. So they do this song, man, or they used to do this song as Plastic Weekend called "The Spot." Maybe you've heard it. It's a beautiful song, dude. The shit touches my heart very deep. Like I love this song very much. And I asked them if they would join us on stage, and I got no reply. I think they think I'm nuts. But that's
Are you
okay.
shocked?
Dude, nah. Have you seen me? By the way, Kevin Harris in the chat says the boys.
Hey,
But Penny
Shout
Bomb is a
Sound.
wonderful band. Like
So Kevin, that's Special K.
that's
Special K.
K Dot
Yeah.
himself, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, the Plastic Weekend he got killed. That was like
I don't know how it happened, if I'm being honest.
He could tell you. Kevin could tell you.
Oh, it's up to Kevin. I won't pressure that. But I will say it's an excellent lineup because, I mean, Shredley in particular.
Well, let's go through the lineup.
Let's
real
go
quick.
through the line. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So we talked about Tristan Alizé. Who's
We did.
Kerry Jesse? Let's
Kerry
talk about
Jesse,
Kerry Jesse.
he's if not mistaken, a kid from Louisiana. He's got very gothic piano stuff going on.
Oh, that's a pianist.
Yeah, he's gonna do a couple originals and some
That's
covers.
a young guy, right?
Yeah, still in high school.
Yeah.
Shadow boxing is
They do kind of an emo thing, don't they?
a little more indie,
Indie.
of what I gather.
Yeah.
It is formerly Eleanor plus Casey McLean.
Oh, I remember Eleanor.
The drummer for every band around here anymore.
Yeah, dude.
Doggish is from Louisiana.
Doggish was very good last year.
They didn't play last year.
They didn't play last year. Who the
Nope.
fuck? Who am I thinking of?
I don't know.
Okay, well, keep going. I'll
Yeah,
figure. Kicking. I'm thinking kicking.
Yeah,
I'm thinking
Doggish.
Kicking.
They've got like I hate to say indie again, but
What a wonderful
thing.
name for a band to play at Fresno
Right.
Price, Doggish.
Hey Kevin, plug
Tony, get
this,
me on that
plug
show.
this. Put the sound link in the comments too.
Yeah, please.
yeah, Funeral Date. We discussed that already. If you like The Cure, you're gonna like Funeral Date.
That's true.
Deep Sleep Atlantic, very punk, I guess, but not in like the old school punk sense.
Pop punk,
Yeah, I guess a
maybe
little more
skate
punk.
punk.
Yeah. Kicking's got like they're from Jackson. They're
Kicking brought an excellent energy last year.
hands down.
I thought because I didn't know them. Like that was my first introduction to them, and I thought
If
they
you could
kind of
fit-
killed it, dude.
If you could fit shoegaze and I don't know, like drone metal together, that's what you get with Kicking.
Wait, hold on. What the fuck is drone metal?
Just
Drone metal? You know what?
slow,
No,
very
this is one of my
slow,
Dude, I
favorite
listen to
stuff.
Stevie B and
Okay, are you
EDM
familiar with,
music.
Are you familiar with doom metal?
No.
So like Black Sabbath, like slow, long holding chords, like things like that. So imagine
Like Mississippi
that.
All Stars.
I don't know.
Oh man, it's been so long as I listened to that.
But-
I was
Imagine like a Black Sabbath song
Okay.
at 1/8 the speed,
yeah.
bro. That's doom metal. That's drone metal. That's
Yeah.
drone metal.
You're teaching me new things. I'd rather just do like
I love
techno
if
shit.
you're looking for an excellent drone metal band, Esoteric, the ones from the UK, not the ones from
Wow.
America.
I forgot about that.
That's a great band. I still have that album, dude. They're
Yeah.
fucking excellent. Just an excellent drone metal band.
Yeah, back to so
Um,
after Kicking, we've got the Red Radio, After Dark.
By the way, am
Uh,
I getting pied in the face at that show?
Yeah, Mark Simmons, Red Radio Productions South will be selling cream pies. So buy them all and smash this dude in the face.
I
Smash him
really
in the
hope
face.
I'm making a cut of that.
I know a lot of
dollar.
y'all want to hit this dude in the face. Do
Yeah,
it.
you do. I know you do. Oh boy, I got a nice cube.
Yeah, so
That's
Red
lovely.
Radio, they'll be doing a variety
Ooh,
show.
This
with
is
the
actually an
Starlets.
excellent opportunity for me to plug. I will be
I love that it
doing.
keep.
I will be doing the palmistry, bro. I am going to be reading your palms for $1 a ticket. Let me tell you something. I am the best bro palmister you ever seen palm. Jordan, give me your hand.
May I?
Give me your hand where I can fucking
Here, you pour, I talk.
give me your hand where I can see your palm, dude. Don't just hold my. You have it. You know.
Yeah, so we got TNT. If you like horrorcore, ICP, Twisted, that kind of stuff.
Hold on.
That's your dude.
Listen.
And then closing
You
out
see
that
this
night.
line here? That's fucked up. This one's pretty good. You got a worker's hands. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Now, hand me the other hand, please. Please give me the other hand.
Give me 1 second so I make him a drink.
Mark.
Just give me the other hand.
No, Mark. Everybody can wait. Everybody can wait. Dimitri wants to drink.
Hold on. Well, I want to drink too.
I want to talk.
Hold on. Dude, I'm trying to. You made me do the palmistry
Hey,
thing. Let me fucking.
Everybody can wait.
Oh, give me the other hand though, please,
I'll
please,
give you the
please,
hand in a
please, please,
second.
please, please, please.
Jeez.
Dig us my side of my fucking cup.
Arnie Palmer alert with John Wilkins. I miss you, John. Thank you. Thank
okay.
you.
Other hand.
I want a little cup. Come on. All right,
Still with the drink pouring. Jesus, goodness gracious me.
I'm the bartender. Fuck off.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm off the clock.
Okay. So
All right. Grab
Okay.
my hand.
Yeah,
I told
so-
you what your left hand said. Give me your right hand. Give me the fucking palm, man. It says the same shit but backwards.
Yeah.
So if you're willing to pay $1 for that, I actually do know how to read palms. Just to be clear, I'm taking around a little bit here. But come check out my booth. John Wilkins, by the way, is part of the Touch Biloxi band this year, and he will be playing keyboards and rhythm guitar as well as catching some backing vocals. He also has an excellent YouTube channel where he does an indie song a day. Just throwing this out there. He's been doing this for like forever, where he does one song a day, like brand new. He's so good with
That's
it.
cool.
He's so good with it, dude. Like, I love his work is very like lo-fi indie. You know what I mean? It was really interesting bringing him into Touch Biloxi because he has such a different sound. He has such a different composition style. You know what I mean? But I really think his gentle touch to music brings a lot to what
So when
Touch
you say
Biloxi
gentle
is.
touch, what do you mean about that?
It's a gentle touch Biloxi.
Okay. So there's always about touch with you. It's like
The fucking Jesus Christ, dude, I can never get away. This was one of the reasons I wanted to change the band name because I can never get away from this fucking.
it
joke.
sounds like you have a really soft.
Yeah. I've heard it every way a million times, dog. Okay, but what the name means to me is very special because I want people when they hear my music. I love Biloxi. I grew up in Biloxi. Biloxi means a lot to me. All of my best memories are from here, and when people hear my music, I want them to touch that.
I know, but Preston is from Biloxi and he still calls himself Plowed.
Well, that ain't got shit to do with me, dude.
Has anybody even like?
Hold on, fuck you, Tony. Just because I moved to North Biloxi does not mean I live in D'Iberville. Okay, I am like 3 blocks
That's
away
It's North
from
Biloxi.
the dude.
Okay?
I'm
touching
3.
North Biloxi.
I'm quite literally 3 blocks away from the line between Biloxi and D'Iberville.
But Tony's right about it though. It's like you got to change it though. You can't be. You're touching D'Iberville now. So
No, I'm still technically in the corporate limit of Biloxi. Let's
Okay,
be
so
serious.
I know Touch Biloxi.
Pull the thing back up. Pull the thing back up.
Hold on. I know Touch Biloxi is dying and whatnot.
Dying.
I want to tell you about this, and I think it's a great idea that he should do. I've been telling him for years.
okay.
This is true. This is a good idea.
Hey,
And he
Hey,
won't do it.
no, Dimitri's
I'll
got to
do
take
it.
let him have the floor.
So I told him years ago, start a hashtag, do a trend, a campaign, whatever you want to call it, touching Biloxi, and just go around Biloxi and just take a selfie and the lighthouse behind you and just be like touching Biloxi and just do that like once a
That's
week
a
or
fucking
something.
great
It's a
idea,
fucking-
dude.
it is a
And
good idea.
I've been trying to get him to do this forever, and he just won't.
It's totally a killer idea. It's not
You
that
know-
it won't, dude. It's just that like
It takes
I
effort.
haven't. You know what I mean? That's the only thing. Is like there's no reason.
How long did it take you to get on Spotify?
Oh, 10 fucking years.
All right, so we got another
Easily.
5 for this
Yeah,
idea.
dude, easily, dude.
Okay.
Dude, I get on Spotify. By the way, Kevin Harris, have you checked out the Touch Biloxi Spotify? I have 945 monthly listeners, and I am now overnight the fucking apparently most popular band in the area. So get with me. Let's do something on the sound about it. Anyway,
He would though.
This is
that-
probably the most
Oh, no, it would-
anybody's ever
dude.
heard me talk, Kevin.
Kevin Harris has he has put more on my name than anyone I've ever worked with.
No, but Special K is always about like promoting local artists.
For sure.
There's one thing.
Forever. He's
Like I
always
said,
been
like he
about
came,
that.
like him and Jarrett came here and took that camera,
Yeah.
and they figured it out. They're like, look, use that. I let them borrow it. It's like use it and see what it looks like.
Yeah.
And they ran with it. But Special K, he puts all the artists first. So it's all
Yeah.
like so that's why I always like I enjoy tuning in because the grudge like the way they highlight local artists.
Yeah.
And especially with his like him being CPR for a long time and still being a part of it, but like that dude actually cares about
Yeah.
local artists.
He gives a shit. And I'll tell you right now, there no one has done more for Touch Biloxi short of my mother and maybe Tanya Merriam, who owned the Squeaky Lizard when I was getting my start, that have done more for Touch Biloxi than Kevin Harris.
Yeah,
My music was on the radio last year and this year at least 12 times because of Kevin Harris.
because I don't think he cares. I think he's already met every big band and realized
sure.
how they are, and he's like,
He gets it.
yeah, he gets
He
like
gets
these
it.
people are trying to dream,
Yes.
like give you. He's like American Idol for fucking
Pretty much.
fucking metal bands and rock bands.
He's got
He's that Simon Cowell guy, but not with
A
no
bit, yeah.
with no like Botox.
The funny thing is though, where Simon's a dick, Kevin's a bit of a stoic, isn't he?
Well, to me, yeah, I mean, I think he's a genuine person that cares about music.
Sure. But he can be a bit stoic. You know what I mean? He can be a bit unrevealing, like in his facial expression and in his conversation.
He's sober.
Sure, yeah, indeed. You know what I mean?
If
Yeah.
you go to a rock concert and he's the only one that's not drinking,
Yeah.
it's gonna throw you off
props
a little
to
bit.
that.
Yeah, but I love Kevin Harris.
Well, he's
Yeah,
got
I think
the-
that dude.
They got the Winter Storm coming up in November, I believe, at the Juke Joint.
It's just so iconic that
Hell
like
on
they always dreamed about having the sound as one of their areas. They dreamed about having him and Jared dreamed about having the sound as like a performance arts concert hall venue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
here
And now
comes
they have
Gaucher.
the sound and Gaucher. I'm like, how's that impact
Dude.
show?
I was like, really? Come on.
I mean, you know, that's one thing is like, mine's more about like we're Skinamax, okay? Mark's going to probably rape you right now. On
I
the
quite
show.
literally
I'm
just
surprised his shirt's
adjusted
not
my
off
dick
yet.
as you said that, dude. I was like, oh boy, the Willie's feeling uncomfortable. Better give it the old shake up.
R.I.P.
dude.
No, I'm Skinamax.
Dude, when I was
Welcome-
a kid, dude, so we had the full HBO Cinemax Showtime package, right?
Yeah.
I saw this movie, this anime called. It's an animated movie. It's an anime movie. It's called Wicked City. Have you ever heard of this thing?
No.
Watch that movie.
The
And
only
think-
anime
and
I
think
watch
about-
is Initial
I'm
D.
not gonna
Don't
tell
ever
you-
ruin that for
dude,
me.
I'm not going to tell you a fucking thing about Wicked City, except that I watched it when I was 8 years old. I want you to watch that movie and think about seeing that as a fucking 8-year-old. Okay, that's my only advice.
All right, how we close this out, boys?
Oh, we're closing it out.
Yeah, let's finish up this lineup.
Finish up this
Yeah,
lineup.
we gotta get the
Dude,
bands
we've
out.
barely
Yeah,
made
let's
it
get
through
the
day
lineup.
one.
Let's get the lineup. Come on. Pull
All right.
back up the.
I got it
pull
right
back.
in front of me. Let's
Okay.
go.
Dimitri
All
knows what he's doing.
Okay. So yeah, after the Red Radio variety show, we've got TNT. Like I said, if you like horrorcore, ICP, Twisted, that kind of
TNT
stuff.
is open for all of those. that
Cottonmouth
Keith just mentioned,
Kings.
by the way.
Cottonmouth Kings, yes.
Yeah. He hasn't opened
That's
for
your guy.
Cottonmouth
Check him
Kings.
out.
But he
Headlining, we have Envision.
Oh, real
I
quick,
feel
real
like
quick, real
everybody
quick.
knows Envision at this point.
TNT has toured with Jelly Roll. He has shared the stage with ICP. He has shared the stage with Tech 9 many times. So wonderful act. Continue. Sorry.
After Envision's done playing indoors, we have Chase and Ace DJing, closing out the night. That'll be going on until 3 a.m. The next day, day 2, on Saturday, starting the show, we have Midnight Shadows. You want to elaborate with them?
Nah.
No,
I don't
you-
remember. Fucking, they're great. I love them.
Good talk.
No, they're I think they're actually who I thought Shadowboxing was. They're the more emo one, right?
No,
But-
Shadow. It's oh my God.
I'm
Put
doing
me on
my
the spot.
best
You
here,
just put me
man.
on the spot. Midnight Shadows, mostly covers. Got a bunch of rock song stuff.
Okay.
You got Jabbed. Actually, he's
I am actually
managing them.
managing. That's another band I'm managing. Their socials is Jabbed, and their
Apologies,
new single
Midnight
"On to
Shadows.
Something" is really wonderful. Midnight Shadows is wonderful. Go check them out right now.
after Jad, we have Return of Kings. That's Joey Miller's new band.
The debut.
The
if I'm not
debut, yes,
mistaken.
the debut. They'll be releasing their single, I believe, that Saturday, the 19th. If you're into any kind of core music, hardcore, post-hardcore, whatever you
I
wanna
would
call
almost
it.
even call it like a progressive metal. A
Yeah,
little bit.
they have that.
Is that the same menu?
Illinois, we elaborated with on him earlier.
Mhm.
Sweetie, we all know Sweetie.
We all know, sweetie.
Great dudes, fun,
Great
energetic.
people.
great people.
Great
I'm sorry.
people.
Okay. I'm sorry if it's Xavier or Javi. Is he
Pretty
young?
sure it's Xavier, right?
I think it's Xavier. He's got phenomenal
What the fuck is an
energy.
X pronounced as an H?
Leave me alone.
All
Mark, give me the mic.
He is a phenomenal up and coming hip hop artist.
your
He
co-founder,
performed
bro.
last year. He's got the energy. He's got the crowd. Check him out. We got Penny Bomb following him. We elaborated with who they are. Shredley. I mean, the name says itself. He shreds. No more needs to be said about that.
Shredley is wonderful. He has about 4 albums out, and he's sitting on at least 4 more. He's a lead guitarist. He's an instrumentalist. He's really, really talented, and he's also the lead guitarist for the next band on the list,
Touch Biloxi.
Touch Biloxi.
Following Touch Biloxi, we've got Dark Horizon. They're a legend in this community.
Very true.
Instrumental, prog metal. They bring the heat.
That
They know how to
bassist is
throw down.
crazy.
I assume you're referring to Vince.
Pull
in
your
Dark
phone. I'll
Horizon?
pull this
Yeah.
down so you're talking. I'll pull this down, but no. You grab your phone, get that back up, so you can see the Sunday.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That way
So,
we can see our beautiful.
Dark
fans.
Mark,
Horizon,
stop
like
trolling him though. You
they're-
gotta stop
I'm
trolling
not
him.
trolling. I'm just adding. I'm just talking.
All
Dark
right.
Horizon
Kitty
is
Hung, actually.
they're
In the chat.
a legend in the community. Everybody knows who they are in the scene.
Their Bark
Uh,
Horizon stickers were
those are cool.
really wonderful at
Yeah.
Press for Pets. It's like a
Closing
dog,
out the night for Saturday, we have DJ Peyton. He's doing an emo night set. So
DJ Pay Dunn.
Payton, yeah. Full of millennial emo energy. Dress up, come hang out. And then 7, I don't know if you want to call this like It's not quite dubstep. I'm not familiar with EDM stuff. You said you listen to EDM, right?
You said he's more house, right?
No. Hard something. I don't.
Oh, hard style.
I think so.
That's fucking like boom, 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 boom.
He says Skrillex style.
See, that's bro stuff.
Yeah, y'all losing me on the genre subgenres here.
Don't worry about it.
But
Sometimes
Hell of a
we'll listen
show.
to Enigma, so
Yeah.
you're good.
but we got High Oak Productions will be in-house doing lighting and stuff for all the DJs inside. Killer setup. It's going to be a blast. Sunday, we have Craig Cortello opening the show. A lot of animal-themed music. He loves animals. He was one of the first participants to reach out to us to play. Then we have the Green Manals, which Squeaky Lizard legends. Some great homies of Mark over here.
Very true.
Jared
Very
Dawes,
true.
we talked about him earlier, an up-and-coming country artist, formerly metal band dude. This name is not what most people want to see on an animal fundraiser, but Byron Daniels and the Five Dead Dogs. If you like,
Now, hold on. They played. It was last year.
yeah, they played last year.
And I loved him.
They were great.
I sincerely loved him.
If you like jam rock, Allman Brothers type stuff, that's what you need to watch. We got Dream Stereo afterwards. How would you describe them?
Almost not that, like, I would consider them in a similar genre almost as Funeral Date, but that's not really apt, is it? Because they're
A little more upbeat, I would say.
I would call it like synth rock, maybe a bit.
They give me mid 2000s Fuse TV vibes.
Sure.
Yeah, following them, we have the Kitsune Fire Dance.
Kitsune.
Sorry, Kitsune. They'll be spinning fire and a lot of fire, so be prepared for that.
Absolutely.
Burning Red, it's Tony Byrne, and I'm gonna butcher this name. Rhiannon.
Rhiannon Red, bro.
Wow, I can't say that one.
You can't say Rhiannon, bro.
Yeah, okay. They'll be closing it out with
I probably said it wrong.
and yeah, and like I said, Mick Marquez had to drop out. Unfortunately, they will be replaced by.
Did we get Skulldozer?
No,
we did not get Skulldozer. Okay.
Alex mentioned it in the comments. I'm sorry. It's a new
It
addition.
makes sense
today.
that you named her that, though.
Bearded Chieftains.
Bearded Chieftains will be joining us.
Yeah, they'll be closing out Sunday.
And they're wonderful. They're one of my favorite bands on the whole list.
Yeah, I know that was a lot to listen to. We have raffle prizes. There'll be a dunk tank, plenty of games.
I would like to reiterate that we have as our gym raffle prize a guitar signed by Grand Funk Railroad, donated courtesy of the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Biloxi. We're very excited about that. In previous years, they have donated guitars signed by Queensryche, posters signed by Duran Duran, and I think this is right up there with the level of quality that we expect from Hard Rock Biloxi when donating a raffle item.
Yeah, we got a lot going on. Friday, we also have. Is it Friday or Saturday?
I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. No, I'm just giving you a hard time.
So we have a lot of interesting events, like Dimitri is saying here on Friday, roughly around 6 o'clock. We'll have a skate demo. I set this up with the Gulf Coast Skate Park Association. They're another 501c3 charity. They're looking to get a skate park built for the children in Biloxi. And their events have been really wonderful. I have been fortunate enough. By the way, I want to say this of Kevin Harris, who I want to thank once again for speaking my name in Rooms of Opportunity. Set me up to do sound for them at their skate meets, right? So I hire bands and I run the sound. And
So you're a pimp.
no, I'm like a.
It sounds like it.
I'm like a sound guy.
No,
And
you're
a booker. You know what I mean, dude?
Like Dimitri
Dude,
makes
I'm a
amazing
pimp,
drinks
but it
and
doesn't
marketing
have-
for a Juke Joint.
I'm a pimp, but
You're
it
a
doesn't
pimp.
have a lot to do with this, bro.
Did it come off that way? It's like,
No, it's been really lovely because it's been a wonderful connection to be able to know the people of the Gulf Coast Skate Park Association. And I really want to thank Kevin Harris for putting me on, dude, because it was a good opportunity for me, and I really appreciate it. It's been very fun, very cool, and now we get to partner with them for Frets for Pets for the skate demo on Friday at 6 o'clock. Bring it all back around,
well, the world works that way.
but it goes around.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. Like,
Tell me, this world revolves.
You mean it's round?
yeah, it's kind of round. No, but it's like the way you work in connection with people, the way you treat them. If you're a dick to a person, they weren't going to help you.
Sure.
But if you care about Kevin Harris, it makes a sense. All of it makes sense when the way you treat somebody,
Sure. Absolutely.
and that helps with marketing. It helps with your charity.
Mhm.
If you're like, look at me, I'm the co-founders, you're gonna lose this shit.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna lose it. Like there's a lot that are falling because they're like, I have this. Like,
Yeah.
fuck you. You're gonna lose everything.
Yeah.
But do it for the right reasons. And y'all, for
Yeah.
y'all, it's like y'all picked a foundation that y'all want to fight for.
Mhm, mhm.
But y'all love music.
Yes, we do. Being able to combine local and independent music with helping animal shelters. I mean, I don't think we could have picked a better marriage of ideas for things that we
That's
actually
great.
care about, you know?
Like it's tough work and hard work, but
Sure.
it's been a blast doing this for so long.
I want to point out John Wilkins in the chat says, does Juke Joint do food? And they do actually. Who's the gentleman who always works the grill?
Jeremy.
Jeremy puts out some of the best hamburgers and hot dogs you'll ever taste off of a fucking grill. I'm serious, man. It's good fucking food, man. It's cheap, too. I mean, what's a burger? A couple dollars? Something like that.
For the
Maybe
festival
a
food.
5 spot, like maybe.
Yeah.
You know, but you're gonna get all the toppings you want. You're gonna get whatever condiments you want. You know what I mean? It's good. It's a good deal.
But it's not fast food. Hell, fast food is not fast food right now. So
No.
be patient.
Yeah.
Take some time because that's gonna be a big event.
But I do love, dude. I love the way he runs that grill. Like seriously, dude. Like, dude, no, fuck. He just he cooks good food. He keeps track of who orders what. You know what I mean? Like, a solid dude. Yeah.
Yeah, the Duke's been very fortunate or very kind of letting us do this for so long.
Mm-hmm.
They've welcomed us with open arms and doing damn near anything they can to help us out with this. Like,
Big thanks to Guido and Trench.
Yeah.
Like in particular. Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, honestly, love you guys.
You
Fuck
telling me
off
we're
and-
not doing a 3-hour episode?
I mean, I think that's it.
You know, Jordan, can I just say thank you very much for having us on? It was really wonderful coming here and talking to you. It's been really wonderful talking about things like our favorite movies and what inspires us, and especially, obviously, advertising for Frets for Pets. You know?
Well, that's awesome. Thank you.
Oh, no, thank you.
thank
Yeah,
you.
this, like, I mean, eventually I will have my own media company that actually has all this open for positive news.
Sure.
It's my dream. I'm actually in talks right now where probably gonna be moving from this place that I love to starting my own media network for the locals where we have a broadcaster for weather and everything.
Well, I hope you do that because I think you would excel at it.
I need to because I need the coast needs that. They need to highlight people like y'all that are standing up for the community. I'm so sick of the negative news. Go fuck
Sure.
yourself, negative news. Left or right, pick your fucking choice. I don't care.
Dude, like even especially there's been a lot of negative combativeness in the local music scene lately, and it's a little fucking weird. And I guess it would be kind of stupid to get too into it, but like, man, just enjoy somebody's show or don't get too involved in the personal lives of fucking local musicians, you know, especially not as news points.
Heads up, check us out, Frets for Pets this weekend.
Yeah.
But also, I'm warning you on that point. If you want to watch somebody fail, you have a problem in your life. Watch people win. You support people that want to win.
Agreed.
If you want to watch somebody fail, be alone. Love you, Mom.